actor would you want to play you in the movie about your life? Oh, we've had this one before.
We have had this one before.
All right. Do you guys want a different one?
Please.
A different one. All right. If you were the captain of a pirate ship, what would be the name of your ship? That's pretty good.
Easy, Bumbling Bosom.
Oh, that's a great ship. I was thinking about that the other day when I was watching, listening to One Piece. So, it's interesting. I don't know what any of these fucking people look like, and I have a lot of trouble telling who's who because they only have 10 voice actors. But damn it, I'm on like episode 200 now. So
apparently the Netflix adaptation is actually pretty good. It's like number one.
It's very good.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
I got kicked out of Netflix many moons ago whenever I was no longer able to steal one of my friends' account. So I've been holding out until something good comes along.
So my new political affiliation is live action One Piece good. That's my political affiliation. So I will hashtag make it political if someone comes at me trying to say that it's not good. So
be a controversial take.
I guess. I mean, it's a pretty practical take. It's fucking good. Like, if you don't like it, you just probably, I don't know, Remy? Like...
If you want to give Crash a piece of your mind, you can submit your thoughts in the form of a fanspiration.
Some people just can't be happy. Like, they can't be happy with anything. So, those are the people that... Those people could never understand how good live-action One Piece is. But I will say that Skytopia has been some real bullshit, because if a man's made of lightning and a man's made of rubber, the fight's over! You can't hurt rubber! Like, it's over. It would have been so satisfying after all that build-up if, like, the guy was like, I am lightning, and he's like, I'm rubber, and then the roll credits. That's the end of Skytopia. Like, you can't beat him. He's made of rubber. Fucking end of the thing. That's such bullshit. Oh well. I'm starting to end up like Leah. On One Piece, like it could be so much better than it is. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, but
all right.
If the lightning man can affect other things, like if he can get like, psychic like Acid Boy, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's true. He just started doing stuff like, well, I can make it really hot, and then that'll melt the rubber, and it's like, well, yeah, okay, but give this kid something. He's fucking rubber. You know what I'm saying? Give him fucking something. Whatever. Okay. Does anybody for a point of Demon Inspiration want to sum up what happened last week? It has been a very long week. I am prepared to offer one inspiration for the reteller and an inspiration for the person of their choice if they do it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep. Sign up and your friend gets an inspiration as a gift. Look at that. And nobody's rolling. Shit. All right. I guess.
Hold on. Checking my inspiration.
Hold on. Sidon was going to do it, and he's going to give it to his friend Sidon.
18 here.
Oh, 18 from Oren.
Honestly,
Going once.
Sidon knew Sidon. Sidon would hate Sidon because that's just the kind of guy Sidon is.
Oh, for sure. He'd
Yeah,
be
like, who the fuck is this guy? I mean,
what an asshole! He's so into himself. Yeah. Okay. So, Oren, go ahead and give us a recap.
Alright, before that though, we're waiting on, we got another transpiration coming in from Scottrick.
Oh, beautiful.
He doesn't have any spicy One Piece takes to share, so we'll wait till he gets back on that. Alright. Let's see. Last time on Mythic Odyssey, we're still on the Golden Isle, deep within the catacombs of the Golden Palace, facing off against Midas. We've just recently breached in to his treasure room and confronted him. As we began to do battle with him, he rose up, bringing to life some of his vast horde into the form of a golem that began to attack and harry our back line. In the meantime, two chests that were indistinguishable from chests came to life and were actually mimics that began to attack us. Luckily, through quick thinking, I was able to avoid getting stuck to one of them and was able to maneuver through the room back and draw the attention of the treasure golem. Midas, his aura allowing him to turn allowing him to force anyone who gazes upon him to become gold, is confronted by Esther, who wrests control once again from Julian's necklace and seizes the moment to argue with Esther or to argue with Midas, and charges him head on, only to be turned body and mind to gold and left incapacitated. As the treasure golem is brought low, I suit up into Georgos, who lends me his strength and his resistance to necrotic damage. And it's the only reason why. Yeah. Okay. And then, as we continue the fight, Midas, retreating, brings out some spikes that force us to think creatively to get to him. Andronicus, running along the wall after imbibing a potion of climbing, is able to make it to him, putting in some damage quickly, smiting in, bringing the Fury of Valis onto Midas. Maya summons her draconic spirit that brings forth her will and pulls her from harm's way. Sibo, all the while, sends out magic that keeps Midas at bay and quickly deals with the remaining vigor of the treasure golem. As we begin to focus our efforts onto Midas, and he is nearly brought low, all at once he disappears with a clap of sound and noise, and as if he's shed his skin, he is gone. Quickly surveying the room, we discover that there's a large, suspicious chest that is adorning the northern wall that seems just big enough for Midas to hide within. After discovering his ruse, we quickly rush to the chest, cranking it open, to find that he actually hasn't hidden inside the staircase that leads down deeper into the palace. So we assume that Midas is within, and we quickly make haste down the steps before coming to a dreaded door, which is linked with some sort of magical trap that causes flames to begin to enter the room as Midas, let's see. As Midas once again notices our presence over the intercom and over the sound system and talks to us. Some sort of magic that allows him to project his voice onto us. After dealing with
Sending
the door...
system.
Yeah, exactly. It must be a series of sending stones within the walls.
Thaumaturgy cantrip, but okay, keep going. Alright.
That's a lot of magic. We make it past the flaming door to find another set of doors. This one, Sibo unfortunately triggers a trap that smashes him amongst the into between two slamming walls, which he only briefly is held by as he's able to be wrenched free from the combined efforts of Andronicus and Maya. After freeing him and disabling the trap, we make it into the greater chamber, finding Midas having restored himself and seated upon a golden throne. He once again challenges us to kill him, though he insists that he will once again resist. And thus, we ready ourselves to fight him once again.
Okay, yeah, good recap. You may have DM inspiration, but give one to the PC of your choice.
I'm gonna give an inspiration to Maya.
Aw, that's nice.
Maya always deserves it.
She might have to make a persuasion, I don't know.
I'm asking Julian to do it.
Alright.
Okay. So, the question now is the Faxpiration. If anyone's interested in answering the Faxpiration for a D10 Bardic that lasts the session until you use it, go ahead and throw the die in the chat. We got 5 for Julian. Pirate ship name. Going once. Going twice.
I would like to roll, but my foundry's fucked up.
Oh, I'll roll for you. Here you go. You got a 12. 12 on Andronicus. Going once. Going twice. Alright, sold to Captain Fish.
Look at him. He's so handsome. So pirate ship name. So Andronicus isn't very piratey, so he'd have to stop and think about it for a minute. But we're gonna go with like the bronzed trident, and it would have like its ram at the front, and its figurehead would be like a trident. And bronze because like he wears bronze armor.
Okay.
His new catchphrase, I love bronze!
Oh my god.
You may ask the same
his
question.
new catchphrase is bronze before brains or something like that. I don't know.
Oh wow!
Can I ask a follow-up question? Who amongst
Bronze over brains.
who amongst the
There you go, that's what you want.
PCs or NPCs would you have as your first mate aboard the Bronze Trident?
Obviously,
I mean, fucking Muxina, like
The only one with any sailing
I mean,
experience.
consent, bro.
not Tycon.
Oh
I mean,
my god!
Tycon could be like whatever ship muscle is called.
A dockhand, ship
a
hand.
bosun, right? He could be a bosun.
Yeah. But yeah, like first mate, like here, go do all this stuff for me. 100% Muxina. That's what she already does. Like.
Yeah, the bosun reports to the first mate or second or third officer. So bosun is kind of what you tell somebody if your friend wants to be an officer, but you don't really know what to do with them. So it's sort of like being a chief in the Navy. Hey, anyways,
Every former military person in here.
Oh boy.
Officer's kid. Sorry. All right. So.
Oh no! It's just you're probably spitting some truth, and some of our former Navy folks are like Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad enough to be one, but to get the bumper sticker to brag about it, come on, guys. Anyways, so you may ask the same question of any NPC you met previously.
Oh shit. Chandris.
Chandris, if he had a pirate ship.
It'd be like the Dark Accountant or something.
I don't think it'd be the Dark Accountant.
Well, I mean, it could be the Dark Accounting.
The Dark Accounting is pretty good.
The Dark Accountant would be his role. That's how he would call himself as the captain.
I think it would be called. Yeah, okay. He would call it the Death of Dreams.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's
that'd
good.
That'd be the name of his pirate ship. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, and his first mate would be Zamrox. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if he doesn't have sailing experience. Now there's Chandras. They'll make it work.
So,
I mean, it's honestly it's 5e D&D. You just roll high on a d20 and you're good at something. It's not that fucking complicated. It's not like a game where you actually have to be good at shit. So, anyways, all right, that's it. Let's hop into the world and see what happens. Everyone shrinks down into little Pokemon avatars, and the game begins. Let's see. We are on Chapter 6, Garden of Helios, subfolder, Golden Islands. Every map is golden. Makes it a real pain in the ass to find. Here we go. Golden Throne. Okay. Let's see. Golden Throne. I'm there, but I have to activate it from my homies. There we go. All right. I think now that you're in this room, staring this dude down, now is the time, as it were. Now is the time for some music that is not just chilling in the golden sands. So let me paste some of this in. All right. Oh, okay. I believe we had a note for ourselves. Maybe? Let me check. Scrolling up. I didn't have a note for myself. Did we really leave off with Orin? And oh yeah, because you said something and Orin said something, and that's where we ended, right? So Orin.
Yeah. So I went up and told Julian about Maya's idea of see if we can convince him to And
Let
his
himself be
curse by getting sacrificed to
emulated by
Thylea. Yeah, emulated by me. And I whispered this to Julian, and then everybody else came back inside the door. That's where we ended. The door closed.
All right, so Maya, who are you gonna pass to? You got Layer Action, Andronicus, and Midas.
I guess we'll go with
layer action or something.
Yeah, we'll go layer action.
Okay.
See what happens.
That's the choice.
Yes.
I'd rather have Andronicus at the end to keep initiative.
Yep.
Okay. So the layer action, you see glowing glyphs appear on the floor. Let's see. We'll keep it in a single square. There we go. And I guess you wouldn't see. Would you see the others? No, I guess you would not. I'll still put them. I'll still turn them on though, even though you wouldn't see them. Okay.
Are we seeing those ones on the eyes of the snake?
Yes, you would see the magical runes and glyphs begin swirling on the ground up ahead. You immediately get a bad feeling about those particular spaces. Okay. And play passes from layer action to Andronicus. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, Andronicus, to you.
That little layer action. What a bitch.
It's like it works for and with its boss.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. All right. These statues that I can see, I'm assuming they look like perhaps they were once people.
Oh yes.
And then so there's this walkway next to that is water.
There's literally the one right next to you. Yeah, there is water.
Okay. Well,
Definitely not acid.
that makes me believe you so hard.
Well, I mean, one of the statues is like in the water, isn't it? Like the one to our left, or is it like on the edge or something?
Oh, it's
That one.
Oh, that statue right there? Let me see.
Yeah, like to the left of the hero huddle.
Oh yeah,
here.
Yeah, the ones that are in the not acid are definitely in the not acid. But it's funny that you should ask. Below the surface of the not acid, they are badly discolored. As if
tarnished from being in water for so long, right?
Well, it's more like from being in acid.
That's weird because it specifically was described to me as not acid.
Ah, fine, Julian. Looking at the statues of gold, you know that gold is not affected by most acids, but it can be discolored by acid. You take this to mean that this water is caustic acid and not actually water.
Okay, I will, share that with the party when it's hard to do so.
All right, cool.
Since it's not my 6 seconds yet.
Oh, sure.
We're paused.
Oh, my bad. Here you
go. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna like walk forward.
Okay, sounds cool.
Oh, I think it's trying to difficult terrain me through everybody. Are we doing that?
No, that's so go to your. Where the fuck did you turn that off? I don't think that's all. I don't think I have that mod installed anymore.
No, I think it's because it's like we had like ended the initiative with all of us coming in.
Yeah.
Just reset his movement.
I'll reset your movement. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Oh, okay. I'll reset it one more time. Right. You know what? Just fucking move your guy account. There you go.
I'm gonna move up and I guess brace
right.
myself behind this statue
All right.
of this
As
man.
you walk past these two statues, they animate.
Oh, nice.
And you
Is
roll.
this like
you
they
get-
start animating as I'm walking past them, or?
yeah. They
attack?
roll into initiative as you walk past them.
Okay. In that
Yeah.
case, does this guy in front of me yet, or is
You haven't walked past him.
Okay, I want to try to. They don't really give a fuck about the acid. Seeing that those two animated as I walked past them, I'm going to try to hit this one in front of me, see what happens.
Okay. Oh yeah. So as you hit the one in front of you, it comes to life just in time to shatter. As it shatters, it crumbles to dust. You must make a Constitution saving throw, or the dust that explodes from the creature will begin to turn you to gold.
Did I get a sense of how much of an area that dust
It is
covers?
a 5-foot radius when it explodes.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. You make the save,
I'm
and
going to javelin at the one in front of me then with my second attack.
all right.
That one.
Do it.
I thought I did, and it just didn't roll yet. Okay. There we go.
It has arrived. All right. It animates and then dies.
I'm going to feel real bad when we get to the end, and there's a button that just says, like, return gold statues to life.
It's called. It might be called lair action.
Yeah. That will be my turn. I don't have anything in particular I want to use my bonus action for. I'll pass to the only option.
Hey, you got 3 options,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, you got these. You got trashy
yeah,
gold
that's
cursed and
true.
curious gold cursed.
Yeah, we'll pass to trashy.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Trashy looks for a target that is not a B team member. There's just not a lot in here. There's so many people.
You look through the pile.
Yeah. All right, Julian, you're a person. Okay.
Unless
On most days.
It's gonna come forward and it is going to use. Let's see. Ooh. All right. As he approaches, he's gonna try to use Curse Touch on you. Here we go. An 11 is not going to hit.
Yeah.
All right. He will pass to Midas. All right. Midas will say, "So, persistent." And then he'll do math meme. And then he feels pretty good about it, and he is going to cast a spell. All right.
Is he within 60 feet? I don't think he's within 60
No,
Oh,
we're
no,
like
he-
100 out.
Yeah, he math memed it out. All right, so he's gonna throw a wall of fire.
15 feet. Fuck!
All right. So you see fire erupt from these two torches, and just connects and forms a wall of fire from floor and surface of acid to ceiling. And the toaster oven effect is going to be going towards you guys. And then for verisimilitude, I will throw down a ethereal wall. There we go. All right. So Andronikos, give me a dexterity save, DC 24 against the wall of fire.
Rude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like this guy really doesn't want you guys to come kill
Come
him.
on, Andronikos, make the save, otherwise your pirate ship's going to be called Fish and Chips.
Oh, dang. Dang.
That was
You actually
good.
make it. 24. So you take half damage.
And I take half from fire anyway, so I take a quarter.
Nice.
But he takes full psychic damage.
Yes, at least full.
All right. He will pass to Curious Gold Cursed. Curious Gold Curse. I guess he'll attack Julian also. Here we go.
I've got that shiny personality.
Oh, on those 2 Gold Curse you killed, I forgot to roll their Curse Fortitude. Fuck it. It's fine. Why did that not... Oh, hold on. I don't know why Andronicus rolled another Constitution save, but... Oh, for your...
It has me concentrating on a spell. It was
Concentrating,
from
okay.
Fly. I don't know if it would still be up.
Fly lasts for an hour.
Okay,
Right?
then yes, it would still
Oh,
be up.
no, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
I think it's still be going though.
No, five,
Oh, yeah,
five
'cause you
stays
guys-
an hour.
Yeah,
Right?
you didn't leave initiative, so...
Yeah.
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 Alright, so I'm sorry. I meant to hit this button, Julian. Here we go. No, oh my god, hold on. Which one of your fucking attacks is the actual thing? Alright, how about this one? There we go.
That'll do it.
Alright, 14 is not going to hit.
Fortunately, no.
It's a long journey to get there, but... Fortunately, indeed, going into round 14, the baddies still control the initiative. And let's see. Yeah, I think that he is going to pass to the layer action. That seems good. Let's see. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Alright, so layer action, 2 of the heads. I don't know, can you guys see that there's some snake heads in that room? Is anybody able to see the snake heads in that room?
We can't see anything past the wall right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. So something's happening in there. Cool.
Do we hear grating stone or something?
Yeah, there you go. That sounds good. You hear the grinding of soft metal as something massive animates off in the distance. All right. Let's see. Layer action will go ahead and pass. It will pass to Orin of Mitros. As it passes to Orin of Mitros, Boyo will use a Paragon action. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Let's see. He would have moved. Yeah. Okay. So he will use Paragon action, and then that is his turn. You're up, Orin.
Alright. Let's see. Orin will step up. Being alongside. Oh, okay, I see. It's offsetting me because we're stacked. Let's see. I think if I stand here, I'm just on a B team member. So he'll step up and he'll try to attack the this stone curse right to the north of him. So he brings out a trident, goes to stab it in the chest. Uh, 33 for 9, and then we'll do force damage.
Okay, so it's going to be a total of 9 or a total of 10?
Total of 10.
Alright, 10 damage. So, and this is against
This
Trashy.
guy. Yeah.
Alright, it's going to make a con save. The DC of the con save is the damage plus 5, so that would be 15.
Yep. Alright,
It still lives with 1 HP.
Let's see. Alright, we'll stab it again.
Okay.
22 for 11.
Alright, so it's 17 damage. Or sorry, DC 17 total.
Needs to be
No, wait.
16.
16? Okay. Here we go. He makes it still alive, 1 hit point.
Another one. Alright, DC, this one's better. 22.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
Assuming an 18 hits.
Oh yes, 18 hits.
Oh my god, yeah, he makes it. 22, who do you see? Alright. Last hit. DC 16.
Okay, 16. Here we go.
He gets a boon.
Oh my goodness, boon.
Just bullets.
Now you guys have faced enemies like this before. They can be. They don't get to use this fortitude if it's a critical hit that kills them or a specific damage type.
Yep.
All right. Elusive takes the dodge action. Okay. It will take the dodge action. All right. I guess it will steal. You have anything else you're gonna do on your turn?
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay. Let's see. It will turn its attention to you, Oren, and it will try to attack you. All right. Here we go. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what happens. Extreme favor until the end of oh my goodness. Okay.
It makes it easier to kill them. All you do is kill 19.
Yeah, there you go. Alright. Yikes. So that's gonna be a miss. As he passes to the other gold curse. No, actually, he's gonna pass to Julian, and as he passes to Julian, let's see. So that was Trashy, and then Trash is gonna pass to Julian. Midas is going to use an action. There we go. And Julian, you're up.
All right. So, is the B team there but not there? Is that how we're kind of treating it?
If it would be easier to see, I will get all the B team out of there. We usually keep them on the map so that you guys can remember that they're there and you know that they have abilities for you to use and stuff. But it's fun. I get it. They're in the way. I mean, they definitely are. I can't even. Oh, are you in Yorgos? Is that why?
Yeah, we're suited up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then it's definitely making it pretty complicated. You know what? Just try your best, Julian.
Okay.
All right.
I just wanted to confirm that more than anything else.
Yeah,
so,
they are not at risk. They are not at risk.
All right. Cool. Part of the reason why I was asking this is I'm gonna do a thunder wave to catch both of those.
Ooh, very nice.
Golems or what have you in front of me.
Oh man, you remembered all the way back to the Stone Curse from Xander's Labyrinth? That's incredible. All right.
Hold on, I clicked it. Why is it not giving me a template?
David's like, absolutely. I didn't just randomly cast a spell hoping it works. Yeah, I remembered. What are you talking about? It's fucking 200 episodes. I remembered. Are you there?
I'm there. It's being weird with the template.
Yeah, I mean, we know what you want to hit.
You know what Thunderwave does, you know?
Yeah, well,
30 by 30.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, don't worry about placing it.
All right.
All right.
It's just randomly off to the side. All right. Did it not post up the spell? There we go.
I did.
It did. Okay. All right. They're gonna make saves. I don't know why, because they're gonna die, but. Okay, they make the saves, but thunder damage is their weakness. They die. As they die, they let out poofs of petrifying gas. So Oren and Julian, give me 2 DC 20 con saves. You do not want to fail by 5 or more. You have advantage because of Moxena.
20.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice. Okay. All right. Anything else with Julian?
I'm going to move forward. Yeah, now that those have been eliminated.
These considered creatures dying, souls being sent to the rightful place.
Yeah, technically there were souls trapped inside these statues, so.
Alright, we'll get powered up by one of them for 11 temp HP.
Cool. Julian's going to shout back as he moves forward. Don't fall off the walkway. It's acid, not water.
Yeah, I was planning a swim.
What's like the heat range? Is it like right next to it, or is it 10 feet?
Oh gosh. Wall of fire, I believe, is 10 feet.
Okay, so I'll stop like right here at the steps then.
Sorry, I was just thinking. I was like, oh, if we switched like environmental effects so that acid exploded with fire, this would be a fucking death trap. Like, oh my god. Anyways, let's see. It is 10 feet of the wall. Yes.
Okay, so I'll stop there. How high is the ceiling in here?
I believe we established that this hallway, from water to ceiling, the height was 30.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah. But the wall of fire is going. I guess
it's going from floor to ceiling. There's no way around it. Yeah.
It's 20 feet high, so I guess you could go just fly over it. Yeah.
I don't have quite enough movement.
The wall
I think I can only go like 15
60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Yeah, so it's not like you can stack them on top of each other, sadly. All right, so yeah, there is a 10-foot space over the top you could get through.
All right, in that case, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go 15 more feet up, so I'm at even with the wall right now.
All right. Okay. All right, then I'll set height on the wall, so you should be able to peek over the top of it.
I don't think I'm quite over the top yet, but almost.
Yeah, but it's really smart, and it's like, oh, your little eyeballs will be peeking over the wall. So there you go.
Thank you.
As you peek over the wall, you see that the floor on the other side of the wall is jagged shards of pyrite.
He's done that blasted spike growth thing again. Just on the other side of that firewall.
Julian, who do you pass to?
I will pass to Maya.
All right, mine.
Oh man, I don't have any more spell slots. I can't get rid of this wall. All right, I'll step up. Let me see here. I guess I'll bonus action drink the potion of climbing. So that'll be 2 potions today.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So let me put this on here because I drank the bat's blood. So let me put potion 1, and then this is my second potion, so that's over my maximum. So I gotta roll. That's 1.
Okay,
I have a +1 to my con. So, all right. I lose well rested. It's okay. Maybe put that used. All right. 2 and no longer well rested. All right. I'm gonna jump and try and climb onto this pillar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So bonus action, jump and climb onto this pillar with the climbing speed, and then let me see here. I'll call out to Julian and once we get past this wall, see if you can convince him. And then she'll climb over to the other side of this column, and then kind of like go over to the see if you can get onto the wall here on the side over here.
Don't fall.
That's why I drank the potion of climbing.
All right. Maya, who do you pass to?
I do still have an action, so hold on. Let me see what I can do with this action. I guess I'll dodge while on the wall, and I'll pass to Andronikos.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll pass to Sibo, I guess. Yeah, Sibo.
Oh, okay. You pass the Sibo. All right. David, you got Sibo for us?
Yes. Let me pull up a sheet.
I think I moved everybody but Georgos out of the way, so.
Trying to see if he's got anything. No. Well. That's going to take too long. And Sibo's out of spell slots, so that won't help me at all.
I can try to get rid of the wall. I've got Dispel. But...
Okay. To that end, I'll just move Sibo closer. The wall of fire, that wasn't a lair action. That was Midas putting up the wall, right?
Yeah, Midas used his actual turn to cast Wall of Fire.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what? Sibo, you know what? I'm going to have him back. Sibo would be smart enough for this. Okay, so I called out there's the bloody spike growth on there. Sibo is going to try and shoot the ceiling to get chunks to fall down so we can, like, hopscotch across the spike growth.
Okay.
Once the wall of fire comes down.
Okay. So he's gonna ready an Eldritch Blast?
So he's from his angle, since it's only 20 feet high, he's gonna aim over the wall and try and get bits of the ceiling to fall down onto the causeway to allow us to walk over the spike growth.
That's pretty cool. Okay. What is he using to attack the ceiling?
We gotta use a cantrip, so it's gonna be Eldritch Blast.
Okay. All right. Start blasting. All right. So let's see. Gold is not nearly as tough as iron, so I'll set it to be stone. So you're trying to attack an AC of 17. It is a big ass ceiling though. Let's see. So it is going to have a bit of resiliency to it. So the first attack would not penetrate. The second attack would not cause anything, but the third attack wouldn't cause anything. The second attack would hit and would do some damage. So I will go ahead and I will place one tile of debris, the kind of chunks that fall down from the ceiling.
Nice.
All right. And Sibo could pass to Midas or Andronikos.
We'll pass to Midas.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. Grabbing yield debris. I feel like debris should just be on every map, waiting for its moment, waiting for its chance.
Especially the way we play.
Yeah, debris is good stuff. one tile.
Oh, I should have checked my sheet.
Okay.
That's
so
okay. I forgot I had haste last round. Now I got to remember that because I got like 3 or 4 rounds left.
I have a scroll of the spell magic.
That's okay.
Okay.
We may need it for later.
Yeah.
Let's see. As you pass to him and his turn is coming up, would he have any boofs he wants to cast on himself? Not really. Okay. Alright, so as his turn comes up, no one has come through yet. But Julian is flying and peeking over the wall. Let's see. Midas would move into view. I guess he would kind of see you peeking over the wall just a little bit. And then... Well, a character's height is where their feet are, technically. So yeah, you'd be up over the wall. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he would see you up over the wall, and I guess he will flick some coins at you.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes some coins. 3 of them. 1, a 2, and a 3. All right, so 26 for 14, 18.
I'm gonna shield that because my AC is 23 right now.
All right, so that'll put your AC up to a 28. All 3 of the attacks will miss, and then he will use the rest of his movement to step back off to the side. Would you though, buddy? I mean, you kind of need to like gun this dude down. Yeah. All right. So he will stay where he has a shot on Julian, and he'll stay there. He will pass to Andronicus, and his legendary is reset. All right.
All right. Start of my turn, I take fire.
Nope. If you end your turn here.
Okay, I'm going to try to dispel the wall.
Ooh. Okay. By using Wall of Water to perform a counteract check. Sorry, wrong game.
That'd be cool as shit, but.
Yeah.
I don't think that's allowed, so I'm just going to do Dispel Magic.
Return to Steam, you know.
Just as cool. Alright.
Is it, though?
Dispel Magic. Alright, this is... you'll have to make a caster check.
Yeah, I figured.
This was cast at the... What does he cast his Walls of Fire at? 4th level. So this would be a DC 14.
Just straight charisma check, right?
Yep. All right. It has been dispelled.
Look at that. I'm a caster, everyone. Can we take the wall down so I can see?
Yep, I just did. Maybe.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, that is gone now.
Okay.
Which circle is which here? The pink one is the
pink one is the spikies. There is one spot where there's no spikies. It's that little pile of rubble right there. Fantastic. And then the orange circle is the I will petrify you.
Okay.
Okay.
How long does a potion of climbing last?
Well, aren't you flying though?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm also flying. So I guess I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna fly to Midas.
Don't forget to close your eyes.
Yeah, with eyes closed. With fly
eyes wide cliclosed. Got it.
Yeah.
Gills
1
open,
hour on the potion of climbing, FYI.
screaming for your echolocation.
I'm making clicking noises the whole time.
Because everything in our life is so discount and janky, I don't have cool animated snakes, so I'm just going to put these stones that are glowing on the heads of these snakes that are animated.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Alright. I don't know. I'm sure eventually Zapiku will animate this one as well, and it will be fucking amazing. But I don't believe it's animated yet. All right. So you rush into the room. 2 of the 6 snakeheads are alive and well, and they are breathing out a noxious gas. So as you move into the room proper, you
nice.
yeah, you kind of start getting covered in this petrifying gas. The DC is manageable right now, but with each pair of snakes that activates, it will become less manageable and will spread down the hallway towards your allies. So go ahead and give me a Constitution save as you enter the main chamber. The DC is currently only a 15. All right, fair enough.
Nice.
You get the feeling that when you entered the room, you saw right about here is like the line. When you cross this line, you had to make the save, and then you feel that the first time you enter on your turn, or if you begin your turn there, one or the other, you will have to make another Constitution save, as the gas is just coming out of these snakes' mouths constantly.
Perfect. All right. Bonus action, I'm going to Hunter's Mark Midas.
All right. Let's see.
Does Hunter's Mark require concentration?
It
It's
does.
a great point. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you're not going to do that? Oh, okay. Okay.
I will instant replay myself instead.
Okay. Does that require concentration?
It doesn't. I checked.
Okay. All right.
All right. And then I will say, hey, there's gas up here from these snakes that are apparently animated. And then I will pass back to Julian. Actually, Sibo, just in case he wants to keep shooting the ceiling.
Sibo will say, listen, Andronicus, we all know you had beans for your last meal. You don't have to pretend. It's clearly not from the snakes. I feel like it's a Sibo-esque thing. He would say.
Fair. Okay.
Let's see. Does he have like a list of how many charges he's got on his shield?
Can we see the snakes spitting out gas from our position? Is this one right here?
Huh?
Can we see the snakes spitting gas out? Is this one like right here?
They are big ass snakes that have glowing gemstones on their heads.
Okay, we might not be able to see them then.
You definitely cannot. Yeah.
Wonder what this thing is.
Oh, that's a gold statue actually.
Oh, okay. I can see like half of it.
Oh, also as Andronicus went through the wall, or the wall that wasn't there anymore, this guy would have animated, so I'll toggle him into initiative. And then he did go past a point where this guy would animate and this guy would animate. Alright, sweet. Oof. Okay. So into round 15, Andronicus passes to Sibo.
Sibo's just going to keep blasting the ceiling. We're just going to keep doing that.
Okay.
We're going to aim a little bit closer to the edge of the spike growth above the ceiling, trying to get that so it's not quite so randomly spread out.
All right, you are trying to hit an AC 17 and deal more than 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Or 10 or more points of damage.
Ka-cha!
Okay, so that looks like two times. So where do you want your two tiles of stone to be?
So
keeping in mind that most people, because the St. Baldur's Gate 3, are able to jump as part of their movement, and most people can jump at least 5 feet. So you may want to space them out like checkers.
All right, so we'll do one. Yep.
Like that. Doink, doink, doink.
Yep, let's do that.
All right.
Phenomenal.
All right.
We're coming. Best here, Sibo.
Good thing it was 1 and 2. If it was 1 and 3, it would have been in trouble.
Yeah. All right. So Sibo's gonna start. He's gonna jog forward.
Okay. See, Sibo doesn't walk or stride. Motherfucker jogs. He shows up to work. Okay. The right.
His member just flopping around.
Well, we didn't. Yeah, I mean, we know that, but we didn't have to go all that way. But all right.
But that's what Sibo would say.
Yeah.
When Happens got their speed to 30, that's just because they started jogging.
That's right. To get fit. Michelle Obama was actually the reason that they got that. She cares a lot about small folk fitness, so that was and health.
All right. Sibo's gonna pass to.
Yeah, pass it here.
Okay, well, we'll pass it to Oren.
All right.
As you go to pass to Oren, Midas, buddy, you need to pick a fucking space. Hold on. Stuff hasn't been snapping to grid nearly as much as it should. Let's see. Reset movement history on this guy. All right. Yeah. As you go to pass, Midas will use a Paragon. And let's see. He's not concentrating on that wall anymore, so we'll get rid of that. Does this dude really have total confidence still? No.
No. He's gotten a crit since then.
Yeah, he would have lost that. All right. Okay, Andronicos, you are in the melees with him, and so he is going to use his Withering Touch on you. That seems good.
Well, that's all right. He doesn't have to.
He wants to. All right.
It's no trouble.
Let's see what happens.
Oh.
25 for 22 slashing, and then you can do a Constitution save. Apparently only at 22, even though all of his abilities are 24. It bothers me so fucking much.
Just missing a finger off that hand,
Yeah, 22 slashing, and then you can save to have the necrotic and not have a random limb turned into solid gold. Because this is a petrification effect, and you thought to bring Moxena with you, you may make the save with advantage. No problem. All right. So,
right, and I am resistant to necrotic, so I take quarter damage.
I am not surprised. You're basically a bear barbarian. All right. So, anyway, Sibo passed to Oren. Oren, you're up.
All right, moving up. Seeing the wisdom of Julian, Oren will he flicks a switch on the trident, switching it to thunder, and we'll stab out at this guy to the left.
All right, he do have pillar in between you and him, but
that's fine.
Why is the pillar slightly off? Everything's slightly off.
Looking at a 32.
Let me adjust the map real quick. What the fuck? All right.
Yeah, looks like the lighting or the map. I think if you drag the map up like a half inch.
No wonder it looked like he wasn't centered. All right, hold on. There we go. All right, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think his +5 cover mattered. So you stabbed at him, no problem.
Nice.
All right, and then you're doing thunder damage.
Yep. So that's 1 point of thunder, 15 points of piercing.
Him dies.
All right. Oh, whoops. I'll move to right here. All right. I heard the other two animate. Can I hear them moving around farther in?
Who, the snakeheads?
The other stone cursed. Don't see them.
I mean, they're pretty loud.
Okay. I can't see them, so I'm gonna. Okay, at this point. Got a bonus action. I'll say Andronicus, watch out for that arm, and I'll rally Andronicus. So you can have some temp HP here. You can have 34 temp HP.
God damn. All right.
Don't spend it all in one place.
For me?
For you.
And then, as item interact, Oren's gonna slide his trident back into the strap on his back, so that he's just holding his shield. And then I think that's
and
all.
And economy.
Yeah.
Very important. It's becoming very important to me. All right.
All right, then that's all I got. I'll pass it to. I mean, we could deny a lot of Paragon actions here if we go to mine, but I'll give it to I don't want to be the one that gives it to him, though.
Well, then give it here. Let me try and talk to the man.
You're gonna talk to the man, huh? What, are you gonna say something? Just got some... Or it looks
I'm
over...
gonna give him a choice.
Gonna give him a choice, huh? Die now or die in roughly 3 or 4 turns? Alright, Julian, you got it.
Alright, so... with trepidation, Orin goes to pass to Julian. As he does, Midas will use second Paragon action to swipe at Andronicos with his golden hand, delivering a withering touch. Or trying to. Let's see what happens. Maybe. 26 for 18 slashing and potentially 38 necrotic. I need that DC 22 saving throw with advantage because of Moxena. The camera cuts to Moxena, and she and the B team are fighting an infinite number of gold cursed who are coming down the stairs, as well as 3 horde golems. It's fucking crazy down there.
They each have a mimic attached to them.
Oh yeah, the mimics are driving fucking mechs made out of treasure. Yeah,
awesome.
that's what they're getting up to. Anyways, let's see, Constitution saving throw.
Andronicos?
Could you imagine if Andronicos came here with his fucking natural 8 Constitution, where the fuck it is? Like, this
He would have been dead long ago.
50 hit points.
Yeah, damn. Maybe he
Are you muted, Andronicos? What?
Alright. We need a
Yeah,
con save from you, man.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, you just got touched for 18 slashing damage, potentially 38 necrotic. Yeah.
Inappropriate, no less. If you need to speak with HR, we can raid something afterwards.
This guy would never inappropriately touch somebody.
Oh no! It's a 20.
Ooh,
All right,
okay. You see the cost? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
trained.
fucking...
You lose one of your lowest level spell slots. Paladins have spell slots, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's okay. So it says one of my lowest level spell slots. My lowest levels are 1. Is it your lowest level available, or is it your lowest level?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it just starts working its way up.
Okay. Yeah, I just lose a second level spell slot then.
All right. And then you take half of the necrotic, and then half of that again. So that would drop it to what? 19, and then drop it again to fucking 9 damage. Sounds right? Something like that.
You're solid.
All right.
Oops,
Julian,
I just pressed the wrong button.
Oh my god, you're dead.
Yeah, I pressed
So
double
much
instead of.
How
That
did
was the
you
wrong
had?
button.
I know you had some temp HP.
Yeah, 34
34
temp HP.
hit points.
And then you had 34 hit points as well.
I have no idea how much
Yeah.
hit points.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
it was 34 temp HP. Is that what you got? So I don't know how much hit
Yeah.
points you had before that.
I think his
Yeah.
bar was looking a little more
I
full
think
than that.
that's good.
Omega 42. There we go. And then we apply the damage again. So do you take half damage from slashing?
No.
All right. So you got slashing, and then a quarter of the necrotic. All right, you're good now, buddy. All right. Julian, to you.
All right, so I guess this will be my action. But Julian will call out, Midas, you're fighting a foregone conclusion. Let's give you a choice. We can save you the pain and suffering of going to Lytheria. We have Maya of the Old Wood, who can sacrifice you to Lytheria. Save you from that trauma.
Thylea.
Thylea, Jesus. Thylea, not Lytheria.
Off of dice rolls. All right, keep going.
Orin's like nodding along until you correct yourself to Thylea, like, huh? Like,
Or when we inevitably kill you, I'll give you over to Orin, who is doing Lutheria's bidding, and I swear we will make you suffer worse than you would have.
Okay. Well, now we've switched over to an intimidation. All right. Go ahead and give me an intimidation.
All right. Can I use a fan spell for that group?
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
All right. This is
Oh,
an advantage.
Also, is this a godlike being? No.
It is a godlike being.
Oh, well, then maybe I
alright.
don't need to burn the fan spell. I don't know.
All right. Let's see.
I think we can sell this to Orin if we talk about it right.
Okay. I will have
It's not a problem selling it to Ord. Fuck, I'm just the middleman
I will
here.
have him. I will have
we
him
don't give a shit about
test
selling to the
your
Thylea.
intimidation with his own intimidation. And he says, your words are so much screeching from an undisciplined child. Lutheria sent her champion for me. Long has she sought my soul. Long has she sought to discipline me for defying her. Your ally, her champion, would never allow such a thing. And then he looks at you, Maya, doing whatever the fuck calisthenics you're doing between the pillar and the
Grip
wall.
to the wall, like Spider Maya up in the ceiling.
Not gripped. She specifically said she was dodging while climbing, which the Pathfinder part of me
She's
just died
sashaying.
inside. Yeah, so you're just like bouncing back and forth between the pillar and the wall, like some kind of weird, some fucking aerial stunts going on. And he looks at you and says, unless. Why don't we see? Who is stronger, champions? The mother goddess, Thylea? Or the spoiled bitch princess, Lutheria?
You're willing to take a chance on it when escaping from Lutheria is offered to you.
Is it? He asked, raising an eyebrow at Oren.
You don't know the circumstances behind his servitude. He hates her at least as much as you.
I mean, Oren, do you have anything for him when he says...
Yeah, I'm thinking. Can I do an insight check on him? I feel like he's just playing with us.
Alright, yeah, you can do an insight check.
And use inspiration.
Okay.
Warren wants to know if he's seriously considering it.
Okay. Oh, damn. So, Oren, not only is he seriously considering it, but he would definitely choose Oblivion over the punishment that awaits him. He is aware of what a monster he has become, and would prefer to no longer exist than to continue to live as he does, and certainly to have to pay for his crimes. But he also knows that after doors, the second most deadly thing adventurers can face is inter-party conflict.
Oh, that bastard. He was on it. Alright, Orm. He sets his jaw and he says, being granted Thylea's mercy and being returned to her respite is far more than you deserve. But my first priority here is freeing this isle of your corrupted influence. If you can make a deal with Maya, champion of Thylea, I will not interfere. Though if you show hesitation or seek to double-cross, you know what awaits you.
With a heavy sigh, he says, you have proven your indomitable strength. There is nowhere I could hide from you. No amount of traps that would deter you. And if you truly are the champion of the Lady of Death, even death will not stop you. I am tired. I will submit to the champion of Thylea to be sacrificed to the goddess of these lands, to pass into oblivion, to be no more.
Midas, before you go, help us help us to prevent the domination of Lutheria over the entire land. Tell us what you can about what happened last time. We want to thwart the Titans, not just for 500 years, but forever. And anything we can know about what happened in the past will help us succeed in that goal. And I know that is something that you would want as well.
Oh, okay. Give me a persuasion. It would be a very high DC.
Yeah, well, does a question mark beat the DC?
I don't know.
You want to use a fact expiration on that?
That's great idea.
And inspiration on that?
D10.
Bam. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, before we know the result of this roll, do we want to have said that we spent a fanspo too?
Yes.
So we had advantage. All right.
Okay.
So advantage plus 10.
Damn. Okay. He was about to say something dismissive to you, and he says, "What could I tell you that would make any sort of difference?" Sidon's greatest weakness is his hubris. Lutheria's greatest weakness is her own madness. I wish I could tell you more. I'm sorry. But there is a place the Dragonlords once called home. Skyhold. You might try to find it and see if any of the old weapons yet remain. I tried to steal the key from one who came to possess it when he shouldn't have. But alas, I was only able to steal away a great deal of his gold. Helios has the key to Skyhold. All right, Maya. He takes one knee.
Does he drop the spike growth?
Yeah, the spike growth.
Okay.
I mean, she could parkour over there at this point, but I mean...
Yeah,
if he doesn't...
It's more dramatic. It's more dramatic if he drops.
It parts while I walk towards him or something.
Yeah. Okay. So as you walk towards him, the spike growth goes back into the.
As you walk towards him, make a Constitution saving throw to avoid being.
My eyes are closed.
Sudden inevitable double cross.
I drank the blind sight, and he's kneeling. My eyes are closed.
Oren's coming in with his eyes open because he wish he'd give him a reason.
Oren.
Yeah, but you're in Yorgos mech suit form, unless you popped out.
Oren's gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah, I know. He comes plodding up. What's Yorgos saying?
Damn, dude. What's Yorgos saying? Is Yorgos like your coworker that also has the same bad boss, and you're trying to kind of gauge like the vibes here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Yorgos says, Oren, wasn't this a very important job the Lady Lutheria gave you? If you let Maya give
give to Thylea. She's got a beautiful cross with you. She might sew your mouth and anus closed again.
I told her the Golden Isle would be freed, and that Midas would be no more.
Don't worry, I'll feed you through your nostrils just like last time.
Appreciated.
Okay.
We can, I'm gonna climb out of you now. You'll climb out of Yorgos.
Into the
Not
acid.
into the acid, you won't.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was,
acid is Orin's element, you know?
In order to make the game feel more like Baldur's Gate 3, we'll start using misclicks like that. So yeah, it's like, oh, sorry.
Oh, we getting quick saves.
You gotta watch where you click. I'm sorry. All right, Maya, you as you approach him, his eyes, well, you wouldn't see because blind sight. Is anybody not using blind sight? I think everybody's.
Yeah, Warren's got his eyes open.
Oh damn! All right, give me a Constitution. Advantage.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
I didn't mean to press.
26.
Okay, nice.
Okay. All right. So you see that he is staring hard at Maya. His snakes are bowing in deferential, or deference or whatever, and he is awaiting her judgment.
All right. I will say, Midas. I don't know all of your circumstances. I don't know what you went through all those years ago, but I do know what you have done since then, and what has happened to you since you've been cursed, and what has happened to this island because of that curse. This island is in pain. Your presence here separates it from Thylea. It pauses it. It petrifies it. And so, in order to have this land heal, and have things return to their proper place, I'm going to send you and your soul, your essence, to Thylea, so that she can use that power to heal this land.
Okay. As you say that, his eyes close, Orin, and he prepares for it. And then you hear a voice from the down the hallway.
Son of a
Their proper place, Maya, is with me.
Thylea, you've come to the Isle.
I have. I've been watching your bumbling and your recovery and your heartwarming duties for the temple. I watched and waited for you to do the right thing.
This is the right thing. The Golden Isle will be returned free of its curse, and Midas will no longer cause terror on Thylea's land.
He has committed crimes against life and death. He deserves punishment.
The Golden Ram was the one assuaging and going against your power, bringing back those that had died.
The Golden Ram was enamored with Midas and his strength of character, his pull, his magnetism. It was an unwitting pawn set against its own nature by his perversions. Maya, your very high insight tells you. Not as high as Orin's 71 perception, but your very high insight. Your very high insight tells you that if she was going to finish him off, take him, why isn't she doing it? And you feel like you're in a dangerous situation, but you are also in a position of some small power. And she looks to you and says, "Servant of Thylea, I am her protector. Can you not trust me to do my job?"
Did she say protector?
Yeah, she
cut out for me.
Oh yeah, she started to say something else, and then stopped herself, and then said protector.
Can I insight to see if I can get a glimpse of what she meant to say?
If I could figure that out.
Yeah, sure. Give me an insight check. I will roll deception. I'll give her disadvantage because she's a little off her game right now.
Right. I'll use an inspiration on this so I could do it.
I have advantage because godlike being.
Okay, you were trying to beat a 30, so.
Oh shit!
All right, Maya. Since you used an inspiration, you beat a 30. She was going to say favorite. Daughter? Question mark. But she said protector instead. And she says, "I am tasked with punishing the souls of the dead. Sacrificing this cursed alien thing to my mother, why, it would just plant seeds of corruption in her already troubled dream. He must atone. He must be punished. You stand in a temple, a palace of living gold. How many souls has he trapped here with him? In this prison of avarice he built around himself. He has defied the natural order of all things. And yet you think you know better.
Mayo, still eyes closed, turned towards Midas, will say, Oblivion, sacrifice to Thylea, would be a mercy.
A mercy that he has not shown the hundreds, the thousands, whose souls are trapped within these golden bricks. The souls of those on this island who are frayed beyond the brink of madness by the eternal suffering his servants forced them into.
And more suffering will not end it. Cycle of suffering needs to end.
Examples must be made, or others will see that the gods are soft.
What could be a more fitting punishment than utter annihilation?
That's good.
You have not suffered enough, Anthony, if you would ask such a question. Oblivion is the greatest gift.
It depends on the individual. This man was a Dragonlord. He was self-obsessed. He was
Dragonlords. The Dragonlords, vermin!
He was better than mortal. Look at him. Look at him now. Julian's able to talk to him with advantage because he's a godlike being at this point. What is worse to a god? Your petty tortures for eternity, or complete disintegration, utter annihilation, the ceasing of existence. The Dragonlords of old, the only thing that was important to them was themselves. If he's erased, there is no more himself. It is the worst thing that can happen to one self-obsessed as the Dragonlords of old.
Alright, you may give me a persuasion check. It is a very high DC.
I'll use my personal inspiration on this one.
Okay. Alright. It was not successful, but it was quite high. So she simmers down a bit and calms one of her two titties. And she says, you live in the shadow of my temperance and love. So you do not know what I am truly capable of. He does, or he would not have submitted himself to such a disgraceful end. He, like the other Dragonlords, is a selfish coward who plays at God until he found gods who played back. This is not the first world that they have tried to ruin with their influence, but it is the last.
I will say, as gods, as the Titans, as the stewards of this world, revenge, punishment, seems very mortal of you.
Where do you think the mortals learned it from, child? Are we not the product of our parents?
Shouldn't the parents be better than their child?
Maya, with your insight, you understand that as a Fey-Titan god, what you are saying makes absolutely no fucking sense to her at all. At all. And she says, you sputter nonsense. I thought you were wise. Truly, my mother has lowered her standards for champions.
I think not. If you purport to be a champion of your own mother, why are you so hell-bent on punishment? The ends are the same here. The only thing that's different is you don't get to sink your teeth into this man. We send him on his way, purify him in fire, and allow Thylea to heal herself, heal the lands. I think the only person that's really upset is you. Your plaything has been taken away.
You play a dangerous game, Julian of Mitros, after the kindness that I showed you. I considered us, and still do consider us, to be allies. The decision that you make today will have consequences, but I will not intervene. For, as a champion of my mother, I will show you the respect due of your position. I simply make my case and offer guidance that you are making a terrible mistake. Do not think for a moment that I will accept any amount of disrespect when I have shown each of you nothing but respect since I arrived here.
Your Midas will return to Thylea and be destroyed, and you will adopt the role on the Golden Isle not of torturer and executioner, but of shepherd for these crazed and tormented souls that have been locked up here for so long. will accept them into the Nyx, guiding them towards their afterlife. And you can let Midas be a distant memory. No one on the base of Thylea even holds in their mind still.
All right, give me a persuasion, Orin.
Hey, he's a fanspo on this.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Does Thylea have any fighter levels?
She does not have any known class levels though.
Dang. Guess I'm not getting that D4.
Okay. She says, I see. What an excellent idea, champion. I will not bear witness to... I will not bear witness to such a kindness delivered to such a monster. But I will take your advice, Orin. Thank you.
One will nod.
And she strides to the room. Your B team quickly hustles out of the way.
They're back to fighting their battle.
And then she just vanishes rather than take the stairs, because who fucking takes stairs?
Let it be done then, Maya.
As she leaves, Midas lets out a held breath, his body shuddering with fear.
Andronicus just long exhales, like.
Maya continues the ritual. The question is, he's immune to fire. Right? The way it happens is he burns them, but she'll do what she can.
Okay. So as you are completing this ritual, you feel, after 10 minutes, you feel the presence of Thylea. And you begin to glow with divine power. You know that all you need to do is place a hand upon him, and he will be consumed and sent to the sleeping goddess. He whispers under his breath, I am sorry, my friend. And he turns and he looks at the petrified golden head of this dragon, and tears of gold run down his face.
As Maya gets close and gets ready to place her hand on the thing, she'll say, I'm sorry for all the people, all the lives, both animal and flora, that have been harmed because of your curse. But know that as I touch you, I send you to the mother, that this cycle of hurt, at least this one, has ended. She'll touch his forehead.
Okay. He begins to burn with a golden light. And you see he begins to melt as if he was made of gold. And then it sort of just caves in on itself. And then there is nothing. Except for his cool spear.
Sweet, we still get to loot him?
Oh, you just get a spear.
I don't know if we wanted to harvest a human. We get, Midas snakes. or like bludgeoning whips or something. I don't know.
Well, the spear battle tax. Not only is it worth 15,000 gold, but it is a keen +1 spear. Keen meaning it has a increased critical hit range. The personal weapon of Dragonlord Midas, battle tax, is an elegant spear made of surprisingly strong gold. This magic weapon gives a +1 to hit and damage. Its keen blade increases the crit range by 1. If this weapon deals the killing blow to a creature, the creature explodes into a pile of treasure and broken body parts. You get treasure appropriate to the level of the creature. This ability drains 1 charge from the weapon. The weapon has the number of max charges equal to your proficiency bonus, and all charges refresh on the 1st of each month.
That's fun. I like that. You're telling me a Dragonlord only has a +1 weapon, though?
I mean, it does a bunch of other stuff.
Bounded accuracy, Andronicus.
Turns people into treasure.
No,
Better
they
chance.
just use- they just
critical hit. They're all
Just use it for
paladins.
the killing blow.
Yeah. Any paladin would take a plus crit range over a +2 or 3 any day.
That's true. But it's not a sword made out of coral, though.
That's true.
Well, if none of you want it, I'll take it.
There's a lot of snakes. Not I come around the corner.
Yeah, the 2 animated snakes cease their animations. The remaining gold statues crumble to dust.
I want to go up to the petrified dragon.
Okay. You look upon the petrified head and partial neck of what you could only assume is an adult or maybe older gold dragon.
And then, does it look like it's been, like, decapitated? Or is it like the rest of its body is, like, buried past the...
Yeah.
It looks like this is just the head part, but that it is sort of fused with the wall and the gold around. As you are looking at it, its eyes open. They are obviously sightless, and it does not seem to see anything. But in those eyes, Maya, you see terror. And the eyes rupture, liquid gold running down the sockets, and then there is a terrible cacophony of screams as the many souls that have been trapped within these golden bricks begin to be released, and the stones begin to burst, and blood begins to run from the cracking and melting gold all around you.
I get out of here.
Music begins to play as if you're at the end of a Metroid game and the planet's about to explode.
Julian's gonna fly down and scoop up that spear since nobody else seemed interested in it.
All right. I will drag it from his sheet to your miniature. Oh, I can't do that in this game. I will drag it over to your character sheet, though.
Before I run, I'm just going to put a hand on the snout of the dragon and tell it sorry. And then I'm going to start flying away.
Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta open up this. We gotta open up this rock thing again. Get out of here.
Fuck.
Oh no! She would have fucking moved that shit out of the way when she came to.
She's got two big hand impressions on either side.
Yeah. Oh, she's
People
actually
jogging.
physically not very strong, so she would have just magicked it out of the way. But it's fine.
Whenever spellcaster
we're
got
outta
a
here.
10 series transformation.
All right. So as you are heading up the stairs, they are dissolving beneath your feet, and you hear the squelch of flesh and blood as the gold transforms into living flesh.
As Andronicus flies by, Sibo just makes up.
Yeah, I'll Predator pick up Sibo as I'm flying by.
Oh, wait, we gotta go to the horde first. So the temple is collapsing. There is wealth here. Do you want to try to take any on your way out, or do you just head on out of here?
Yeah, as we're running up the stairs, or nods
I mean,
to
it's
Yorgos.
collapsing, like it's just gold collapsing onto more gold, right?
Yeah, it's just the whole building is kind of collapsing on itself, and in many places, you see that the gold that has melted away and revealed the squirming, living flesh that was trapped beneath it.
Oh,
Does it look like
nice.
the coins are normal?
Some of the coins are normal. There is regular treasure mixed in with the other stuff.
All right, or nods to Yorgos. Bottoms up, Yorgos. We'll sort it out in the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll grab a chest and then
Okay.
just like start dragging it through the coins as I'm flying along.
All right. Fair enough.
He's got a half leg in one
let me
arm
see
and
here.
a chest full of
No,
gold in
he
the
was a
other.
fucking backpack at this point. Like,
That's fair.
here you go, little guy, and I swing him around onto my back so that I can use both my hands.
Try and grab as many as I'm running.
Fly
as well.
faster, must you?
Yeah, likewise. Or we'll just jump out his Dungeoneer's pack, and then we'll just start dragging it through the stuff.
So it's like the end of the Goonies. Is that what's
Yeah.
going on here?
He just
Okay.
shakes out his bag, he
doing
drops
stuff in his pockets.
his crowbar,
Alright.
his hammer, his pitons.
I'm so happy someone got that reference. I was like, I'm gonna check myself in the old folks' home any day now. So, really appreciate that. All right. So, as you head outside, well, you're still grabbing loot or whatever.
Well, we're looting on the fly, literally.
Got it. Let's see.
Elmok is quick. Grab stuff. We just send PDOs back in.
Just grab stuff. Just grab
Pedos has
stuff.
been gone, baby.
Anything gold.
Okay.
That's not fleshy.
You spy over Pedios he's in the corner with a sack 8 times his size.
We didn't bring PDO, sadly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but that
Peter's
wouldn't
saying-
stop
Tell me
man.
Pedios wouldn't shore leave to the island made of fucking gold.
He's handling his own biz right now. You know what I'm saying? He's
We
handling
can't
his
see
own
him. He's the greatest thief ever. We don't see him doing this.
This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
true.
Pretty
He's,
sure I've got-
he's here
I've heard-
stealing.
We've got
This is
71
my-
passive
even-
perception.
Yeah, even your 71 passive perception can't see the greatest thief in all of Thylea.
Closer to 72, I guess.
Okay. As you guys kind of head outside the temple, you see that it has everything outside is again melting away, revealing the living flesh beneath. Can you guys see outside? Yeah, you can see outside.
Mhm. Yep.
All
Not
right.
seeing any flesh, though.
The bridge here is crumbling and falling into the quicksand. I assume you kind of rush past it on your way out.
Yeah. If I need to, I'll if it looks like we need to fly or something like that,
Mhm.
I'll throw out my figurine of wondrous
Oh, your owl?
yeah, my owl. Figurine of lunar power serpentine owl. If I need to.
Okay. As
Yeah, my silver raven will grab some shit.
oh, nice. As you cross these bridges that are falling into the sand and move away from the palace, as the temple kind of collapses in on itself, you hear again that cacophony of screams of the souls finally freed from their imprisonment. And it is not a sound of relief, but it is a sound of outrage. It is a sound of terror. It is a sound of confused sorrow. And as the temple kind of sinks into the swirling quicksand, around it. That golden light that kind of effused the whole island goes out. And slowly but surely, a darkness settles over the land. And as you look out over the desert, you see that it is just a barren wasteland of blackened sand.
So if I look in the chest I have, is it still gold?
Yeah, there's still gold there.
Okay.
Looking at it, Maya say, I hope this means that it can heal now. It may take longer than I have. Hopefully one day.
Maya,
it was a wasteland before, Maya. It was just a shiny wasteland.
and Maya, as you look around, you feel a total absence of life. Like every animal and being on this island is dead.
They were all already dead. Midas was too. He was just a specter that hadn't realized it yet.
Perhaps, Maya, leaving a cutting of Thylea might help with the healing process?
Possibly. Do I get a feeling that might be a thing?
I mean, you could try.
Yeah. She'll do it then. Alright, let me check how many I have. Cuttings. Alright, I have 20, so that'll be 19 now. So I'm leaving one here. Well, I don't have enough spell slots to cast the plant life. And it takes 24 hours, so we'll have to come back for it. Come back and do it. Plant growth.
Corinna looks around at the dark and shadowed wastelands that is revealed with the absence of Midas's golden presence, and she shakes her head in disbelief. But what of the lions? And what of the dwarves?
Every creature on this island had died many times before, been forcibly brought back. Now the
They went to their proper place.
Now the scales have been balanced. We came here to free the island, not necessarily to save it.
Her face kind of scrunches up in confusion and a bit of anger, and she says, Is there salvation in death?
There is, and there's much less suffering for it.
Nah. With every death, there's a chance for more life.
The realm of the living, the one that we know, Thylea, isn't the only place that you can live, that you can exist.
I just don't understand. I feel so foolish. I thought when this was over, that the creatures that lived on this island will be free.
They are.
After a fashion.
Free from Midas, anyway.
And it's not foolishness, Quinn. It is an indication of the goodness that you carry within you. You hope for the best.
He does care for the dead, Corinna. They can heal now.
I do somewhat agree with Corinna. I don't think we're done necessarily freeing the beings from this island. We've freed them from Midas, yes, but we've just handed them to Lutheria effectively, and that's another goal of ours. We don't want anyone to be subjected to her madness and her whims either.
When you say that, Yorgo says,
I don't understand. She's the goddess of death. Unless you don't die, you go and deal with her mercy or her wrath. That's just how it is.
What else is Lutheria the goddess of, Yorgos?
Frogs and dreams and babies.
Doesn't that seem like an awful lot for one person?
She's what do they call her? A bad bitch.
She most assuredly is. But those roles that she fills, they were meant for more people, more beings, more bad bitches than just her.
Oh, we can help her. I think I would make a good god of babies.
I think you'd make a good god of dance and partying, Yorgos.
Oh,
That's
you.
A good god of friendship.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think she's the god of friendship. She's pretty mean. Not like Orin.
I would caution anybody against seeking godhood. Look where it led Midas. You should be content with your lot in life, including when it ends.
Orin, if we were content with our lots in life, we wouldn't be here right now.
Moxella kind of cocks her head at you and says, I don't know if that's entirely true. I don't think that a comfort in one's own lot would preclude a sense of obligation to do what is right, or what one is destined to do.
Yeah, we're not
It would have been an easy thing to stay wealthy crime lords far away from my troubles. But
that's true. I would argue that apathy is one of the greatest foes of justice.
You misunderstand me. Our lot is as the heroes of prophecy. Beyond that, though, lies dangerous territory.
Telemachus says, my friends, I have seen great mercy from you. And I wonder, was that man deserving of such mercy?
Doesn't matter what he deserved.
That's the thing about mercy, Telemachus, is you merit it out to all. It's not just those that deserve it. It wouldn't be true mercy if that was the case.
And then Nessa says, well, like, are you gonna show mercy to Sidon then?
If possible.
Well,
If we are going to be better than what came before, we will have to show mercy, yes.
wow. Well,
Remember.
I like that a lot.
As you can see, in this case, mercy for Midas was oblivion.
Moxena, petting one of her snakes, says, I can understand some small part of
His desire to cease to exist.
every day. My curse pulls at me. It makes promises and demands. It wants to grow. It wants me to feed it. Envy and greed, hubris and selfish desire. I've done things. Perhaps on my own, perhaps at the urging of my curse, that I will never forget or forgive myself for. But after seeing the scope of his cruelty, if I were him, I would long for oblivion as well. And Telemachus says, I agree. Even if I were him and I found a shortcut that got me into the Elysium fields, it would be hell itself, knowing what I had done, what I had become, knowing that I had stolen a happy ending I did not deserve. And seeing that this is a very deep philosophical conversation, Kyorgo says,
I like Orin. I think he's really cool.
So do I, Yorgos.
So do I.
I mean, he's alright. And Julian will take off his mask and he'll give a wink to Orin.
Or gives a placid thumbs up and just kind of has a.
In ancient Greece,
expression.
thumbs up.
Oh, no!
He gives an okay
Oh, come
sign.
off it. I was trying to be funny. You didn't have to do that.
So he gives a peace sign.
The peace.
That was a hard fight.
Maya, you receive a divine instant message. You are in negative piety with Lutheria, the goddess of death.
Yeah. I mean, I was in negative piety, 50 piety already.
But
So I'm
yeah,
guessing
so
I'm negative 1,000.
it's so much worse now that they sent you an update. It's like whenever you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, the general advice here is you should do not die.
Yeah.
Your biggest priority in life, and you know, in D&D land, this isn't always the biggest priority, is do not die.
Do we all get that same message, or just Maya?
No, Maya definitely feels it in her heart that her soul is in danger.
Maya, do you have room to attune to things yet?
Room to what?
You know, magical items. Are you able to wield any more than what you have?
You only hold 3 before they start to get spicy, you know.
I currently have 3 right now. But depending on what it is, I might be able to get rid of 1.
No, just after that very tense interaction, I kind of feel that... So there's something called a periaptive wound closure that might not be a bad idea?
I mean, that might be better than the Stone of Good Luck. Although, maybe the Stone of Good Luck will help me too.
I think we should do some research.
Yeah, see, I have a Cloak of Protection, Stone of Good Luck, and in my Moon Chakram, the Cloak of Protection and the Stone of Good Luck both give me +2s to my death saves.
Nice.
So you have +4s on death saves?
No, +2.
Oh, +2. Okay.
Together, they give me +2.
Gotcha.
But a parry up or wound closure means no death save, so maybe
right.
That would
a +2 on a 1 is still a fail. I mean, I'll probably
it's not a bad idea.
I'll probably be willing to get rid of the Stone of Good Luck for it. Oh my goodness! I just looked at my wisdom saves. What the heck? High level D&D is crazy.
You're standing next to Andronicus as well.
That's why.
High level D&D is
that makes more sense.
It's very much paper rock scissors.
You're either always going to make the save that you're good at, or you're never going to make the save that you're bad at, because the DCs just get higher and higher, and your bonuses do not keep up. Like, they do not keep up. Like, if you got a low wisdom save with no proficiency in wisdom saving throws, and you enter into like level 14 plus territory, you're just like, guess I'm getting dominated every fight. Shrug. Yeah. So that's where effects that can, remove that kind of stuff become very, very important. Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess we're going to rest up and head back to Helios.
Yes, but let's, rest on the ship, have a good night's sleep. We can, get the cutting of Thylea going again, and then we can head back.
We should consider the 3 questions we'll ask of him.
There's the small matter of that key.
Yeah, he did not make any mention of such a thing being in his possession.
I mean, why would he?
Right.
So, we're bringing Pythios with us to the island, then.
Oh
man, stealing from a god. Oof, that didn't
work
out.
Think that would be.
I mean,
we already stole from one Titan already.
We could keep him distracted with our questions while Pythios finds the key.
Just ask him for
what
it.
if the key is in his, he wears it on a pouch around his neck or something?
Are you doubting the greatest thief in all of Thylea?
No, I'm merely questioning the wisdom of stealing something like that from a god when we could maybe perhaps get that in lieu of the questions.
We can try. It seems like there may be some sort of pact between the Titans and the 5 gods, and apparently maybe even the Dragonlords, about the terms of their peace and such. I don't know if such a pact will apply to the quote lesser gods like Helios or not. This might be our best chance to get information about that.
Another thing too, when Midas was speaking, at some points he mentioned stuff that I just couldn't understand what he said. It sounded like he was mentioning names.
Yeah. Kind of like when Sibo just starts going off about things in Noriande.
Felt very similar to when...
A combination of that and me talking about my family.
What did you say, Andronicus?
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, like it's like whenever you speak about that thing that you're always worried about.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a combination of that with not knowing what the things are, like when Sibo talks about Noriande. It was sort of both of those just mushed together. Could have something to do with what Lutheria said about him being alien, and we've heard similar things from Kira and Valis about them before too, I believe. But
I mean, look at the Stormbreaker. I mean, the architecture of the ship is quite different. The arms and armor were different. They weren't from Thylea. We know that.
Oh, I'm gonna start sending you guys your level 12 feat documents. So.
Oh, yeah.
Those of us that have hit it.
Yes.
I mean, do we want to just give Julian his now, and then when he would get it later, he just doesn't get anything else? Like, that way he gets it all at the same time?
I asked him about that last week. He said he will wait. So...
Oof.
Initially, this campaign said that you shouldn't multi-class. He wanted to multi-class anyways. He multi-class. He, you know, like... He will hit it
made
eventually.
a choice, and I will suffer the consequences.
There you go.
It's not like it has to be the level 12 feet. It has to be your next feat, right?
You will be that meme of Squidward looking out the window at Patrick and SpongeBob. So. Okay.
When is your
I'm going
next
to take
feat?
an
consolation
ASI
prize. I got a dope
wisdom.
spear.
I mean, my intelligence up to 12. That's what I'm... No.
Honestly, you know, taking the ASI just to make sure I get my those 2 points that we lost on the island of Tide. Get those back. We also got to make the new amulet of health.
Yeah, we'll get that sent off.
So again, you don't have to take either of these. You could just take an ASI improvement or a regular feat, but this is your only opportunity to take them. But you would take them instead of your ASI improvement and instead of a normal feat. But I don't want anyone to feel like they have to take it, okay? So you don't have to take it.
I mean, I was planning to take Warcaster.
Oh yeah, you know what? Probably just don't. Just take Warcaster. It's way better. It's way better. No. Okay, fine.
We'll see.
Read it over. Weigh your options.
I would be flabbergasted if anybody declined taking one of these feats. But stranger things have happened.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've effectively denied taking these feats by multi-classing.
Yeah. No, they're waiting for you.
I know. It's just going to be a minute. Yeah. It's going to be a minute.
Alright, so while you guys are ruminating on that, you do hit a milestone, and you will be able to level up. Also, Midas's treasures. So, you have his spear, which technically worth 15,000 gold, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Amongst the treasure that you stole from the Horde on your way out, I guess you didn't steal it because dude's dead.
You repurposed.
You gave it new life. One man's trash is another's treasure. So let's see. Midas. Okay, so there was a golden alchemy jug. It only pours honey, water, and golden wine that taste honeyed. This is all he had to eat.
I mean, that doesn't sound terrible.
I mean, if everything he looked at turned to gold, it makes sense.
You,
He saved gold.
the chest that Andronicus grabbed is a treasury chest. It's a bag of holding, but only holds coinage, but it can hold an infinite amount.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Inside of it
Is an infinite amount of gold.
Inside of it was 25,000 copper, 25,000 lepta, and 25,000 gold.
Drachmae or gold?
Oh, sorry, drachmae. Yeah. But I mean, it's fucking gold. But,
Did it have copper in it, like actually?
It had actual copper, man. He's from another world, man. He knows copper's good.
How many electrum in it?
Yeah, he doesn't deal in trash, okay?
Oh, dang. There's some places that even Midas won't go.
Yeah.
Fucking bro.
And the copper pieces are collectible items. They're worth way more than the copper themselves.
We've got a little bearded man on them.
Okay. Somebody grabbed an art piece. The art piece is a tasteful nude of Midas as a Dragonlord. Human, not a Medusa. And it is worth 5,000 drachmae.
I feel like that was either a Sibo or Julian grab.
I mean, it's not like a life-size statue. It's like, you put it on your coffee table or whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like Sibo grabs that for the funniness of it because they're naked. Julian grabs it because it's he appreciates the form.
Fair. Now, as far as the wreckage of his ship, you guys already took the golden cannon for repurposing?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. You can take the golden leaf and the golden ore plating now that you have time to do so. So I'll throw those in there. 12. Look, now your ship, you can have Andronicus hit it, and then it will light up and blind everybody. Good stuff.
That's awesome because we can just sail into the middle of a vast armada, and before they shoot at us, we just blind everybody.
All right. So now you all got money. Sadly, the rest of the gold was cursed living flesh, damned to never pass on to the next life. But you did get that stuff. That's pretty good. All right.
I have a quick question, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
For my mysterious stranger, it says with the psychic smite thing, since the thing where I have to deal it as radiant damage is technically called improved smite, does that let me choose to make that psychic damage instead of radiant damage?
Yeah. It shouldn't say the bonus damage. It should say the damage is changed to psychic. So what it means by bonus damage is your non-weapon damage. So the damage added from the smite. Instead of being radiant.
So the paladin, like 10th level or whatever the hell it was thing is improved smite, and I don't know why they call it that because it doesn't actually affect your smites. It just lets your regular damage have that. Was that radiant damage that kept triggering the fucking ram.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me switch that to be psychic on demand.
Yeah,
also.
sure, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Good. So this is probably the only fight where that would have mattered. But now it won't be able to happen again. Damn it.
Well, I mean, if you fight something that's resistant to radiant.
Now is that the one? Is that the one you're eyeballing, or I mean,
they both look great. I don't know.
Okay.
But like one of these is very selfish. One of them is very helpful.
If we all take the selfish one, then
cracks me up.
Is Sibo with us? I see Sibo's little face in chat.
I think he might be listening in, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm half here.
Oh, you're half have here. Okay. Were you able to take a look at your level 12 stuff?
I have, and it looks glorious. I think
Right.
I know what I'm taking.
Oh, really? Is it the top one or the bottom one?
Top one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if you'd be able to resist the temptation of the bottom one.
The bottom one was extremely tempting, and
Is it just called the tripod, or
the bottom one he loses 10 inches of height, but he can put the 10 inches somewhere else he wants.
Exactly.
Much like Maya, one of them was very helpful, and one of them was very selfish. So, yeah. Damn. Okay. All right. Good to know.
I think I'm gonna take the top one.
Really? Okay. Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Now you add +1 int to the bottom one, I might have an even harder time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the bottom one. I mean, it's a very risk reward situation down there.
I mean, it's right up my alley. Like I literally, it took me.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the top one.
When Reset's player got theirs, it was like an existential crisis for them to decide on which one to pick. It was very, very tough decision. Very tough decision. So. What do you lean towards, Orin? The top or the bottom?
Well, I did Control F rope, and only one of them mentions it, so.
So one of yours called like Rope Master, or?
Yeah, pretty much, you know.
I mean, it'd be even more tempting if it was called Rope Daddy.
Oh man, but that
end of the campaign, or the sins to become the god of rope.
The god of rope.
All right, we don't have to decide today.
I'm committing.
Oh, you're committing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm committing to the top one.
Okay.
I'm adding it to my character. Oh, are we leveling up now?
Yeah. I was assuming you guys would level up. To plant a Thylea heart tree, probably near that river where you killed Goldie would probably be your best location for it.
Okay.
And then doing that, and then getting all the parts off of his old ship. That would probably take, we'll say, a couple of days, and then during those days you would level up. So.
Okay. All right.
I'll go ahead and add these hip parts to the ship.
Is it uploading a?
I think I'm gonna go with Mysterious Stranger.
But oh my god, Mysterious Stranger. It's got to come with a theme, right?
The curse that
Madonna.
afflicts you. The curse that afflicts
Oh wait,
you
that's
is-
Beautiful Stranger. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. The curse that afflicts you is powerful enough to muddle the minds of the gods themselves. What if you found a way to weaponize it?
The Cloak of Stars as bonus action or reaction was real tempting, but
I mean, there's a lot of teleporting down there too.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Warping Smites looks neat, but I don't think I would want to cast Misty Step after when I smite most of the time. Because most of the time I try to save smites for like bosses to just like back to back smite them.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And when I do that, I don't want to move in between the smites.
If there's a boss that ran away from you, can you queue up a smite with a bonus action, Misty Step next to him, and then hit him with it?
I mean, you smite 30 feet in the air, and then you Dragoon attack him with your next attack.
That's pretty sick.
Or if it's a real big monster, you smite its ankle, then you Misty Step onto its back.
And then you smite it again and Misty Step into its mouth, right?
Yeah, to go after Orn. To go after Orn. Interesting choices. All right.
Crash about the shillelagh being applied to these weapons. With the chakram, you throw it, and it said, it says here, if you let go of the weapon, it ends the effect. So throwing a chakram end the effect.
I think it is going to be more of if you drop the weapon from being unconscious or unsuccessfully throw it, like on a 1, I think the chakram doesn't return or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess if I end my turn without having the weapon in my hand, then it ends.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, 1 day fewer to travel between islands. Advantage.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Through storms and strong waves. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. This just lets me use my wisdom. It doesn't actually train me. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Hold on. Let me look at these two again.
Oh, gotta redo the math.
With Shillelagh, I thought the idea was that you basically had proficiency.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the first one, Wise Ruler.
Oh.
Because I'm not trained in any of those.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
whereas the skills that I get on the bottom one, I am trained in those already. So getting expertise would be really good.
So, Crash,
Yeah.
I'm pushing up my glasses. Magical secrets. I can technically cast a 7th level spell, but does that mean I'm limited to 5th level because that's what I have spell slots for?
Let's see. What does the thing for warlocks say? It's based on the warlock table.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah. Because
think,
you would be limited by warlock's spell progression.
Yeah, you should have a Mystic Arcanum for a 6th level, and then at 13th level you'll get a Mystic Arcanum for a 7th level.
Yeah, but your actual spell progression, it would be based on slot levels, so you would still max it
at 5, right? Because it's spell
Yeah.
slot. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. That's fine. That's totally
Yep.
fine.
Unless you use your hit.
Unless I use my hit die.
There's still some good ones in the 1 to 5 or the 0 to 5 range for sure, but
I'm looking for reincarnation. I'm kidding.
I think that's 6.
Does Maya have reincarnation or
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I do have reincarnation, and I believe it's 5 to 5th level.
Okay.
Yeah. Reincarnation is 5th.
Is resurrection available for you next level?
At level, so when we get 7th level stuff.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah. Oh my
So
god, I might be able to do Bigsby's hands, guys.
I love that spell.
Holy
Fly
shit.
around.
No, resurrection would not be. I'll have regeneration.
Regenerate. Okay.
And plane shift, no.
Debo's hand coming in clutch, guys.
Sibo's hand coming in clutch.
You got it? Yeah.
I mean, plane shift will come into play as you guys are moving forward. So,
Boy,
Mm.
I don't know if I'm ready. Maybe I'll listen to Remy and say, go.
Well, the last I heard, you guys were
Combining,
were okay with combining everything into just one go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so deception. History.
Crash, I don't see the spear on my character sheet.
You don't see what on your character sheet?
The spear from Midas.
Oh. Okay. Let me see.
Andronicus seeing Julian pick up another new weapon, sighs, and then starts remembering how.
I think everyone knows that he uses spear. I think it's a simple weapon. Alright. Maybe wizards don't know how to use it.
Or you teach you how to use it as a D8.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Kick off
you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I don't think it requires attunement. Honestly, I don't think it's so fucking badass that it would require attunement. So we'll get rid of the attunement requirement.
All right. Okay, we'll keep that on.
Oh yeah, I didn't say. Yeah, I don't know why it's in the description because the weapon is not set up to require attunement. So, okay.
Yep, you get to draw Nord Games treasure card when you use it.
Oh my god. Are they level appropriate?
They're level appropriate.
Dang.
Level the creature that you killed. Yeah.
Some of those are pretty good.
Yeah, some of them are really stupid. Like, you find a ring of wishes with one wish left. Like,
Hell
okay.
yeah. That doesn't sound stupid at all.
Mm. Well, it's been a long time coming, but welcome to level 12. The game is now officially broken, so
Finally.
nothing will ever be the same again. Can you imagine back in the day, like, these fucking colonists show up in your backwater world, and they're like, "We're here to liberate you, citizens," and then like, fucking Midas stabs like a cyclops and just explodes into treasure and gore. And it's just like, yeah,
Radical.
Yeah, this is awesome. The
Right.
Dragonlords are for sure from 2nd edition D&D. Like they are for sure from second edition. Probably from first edition, but
I think second edition is probably
their edition.
You know, the good thing now is I have a free hand.
You got a free hand now.
Yeah, I have a free hand now. The bad thing is that I no longer can benefit from Shield Ball.
Okay, I figured it out.
Hmm?
I'm taking telepathic bond.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That'd be
that's
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been multiple scenarios where I was like, "Fuck, I wish I had that."
Yeah.
Yeah, having that as Kashara was so good.
So that's one of your 2 secrets you're gonna take?
Yes. I think the other one is going to be.
Your 2 options are so polar opposite of each other.
Yeah, I know.
One is like, do you want to live an orderly life where shit makes sense and you can rely on yourself and your abilities? And then the other one's like, do you want to watch the whole world burn?
Yeah. So like I literally like the succeed at a cost options like have me teetering. Like I keep thinking about it just because like I could do. I don't really care what it is. You're telling me I could succeed at a cost more often? That's what I'm hearing.
I just want to roll the table. It doesn't even do
Just wanna
anything.
roll the
No
table.
benefit.
There's wild surge options in it too. Like I'm just
Oh shit!
Chaos.
yeah.
That's fantastic. Is that one just called Addict or?
It's called Mad Genius.
Mad Genius, yeah.
You have discovered a trove of hidden secrets. To pursue them is a potential journey into madness, but the truths that could be learned must surely be worth it. But he went ultra nerd.
Hey guys, I got tool expertise now.
It's a,
When
well,
yeah.
more than that.
Do you know what my favorite part about Lore Keeper is?
Mm-hmm.
When the initiative is rolled, choose one combatant. You know any immunities, resistances, and or vulnerabilities it has. That was the one I wanted. Out of everything listed there, that was it.
Mm-mm.
You got a Pokédex, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, Lore Keeper. You know that knowledge is power, but now you have learned that knowledge is everything.
Everything. Always have guidance. Does that mean that I always get to roll a d4?
You always get to add an expertise to your ability checks, and that includes your initiative.
Oh, that's fucking great.
So did you?
I don't know how useful.
Or did you stick with the top?
No,
one?
I'm staying with the top one.
Okay.
I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I got
I think the top one is going to be more, depending on how Maya has been going recently. I think the top one is more there.
I'm going to prepare C invisibility, since I can prepare another. I could have another spell ready from.
Fantastic.
I gotta get a Symphe added to my companions list.
Oh.
Ooh, what Stimfey? What does Maya's Stimfey look like? Is it the standard, or does she have something special?
We'll find out.
Yeah, Maya went with Queen's Majesty. The blood of queens runs through your once cursed veins. You could draw on this ancient power to rise like a beacon to those who follow you into battle.
Pretty much the one that kind of solidified it for me was the bottom one.
Oh, the bottom one? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, to help people like that, and also like with the one right above it too, the Druidic Amazon. Really helpful, especially if we're gonna end up fighting the Fates at some point.
So I think if we can get the key to the weapons locker. I think we should check that out before we go to try and fight the Fates. But I think we need to figure out the questions we want to ask, and then also, if we're going to go beat up on the Fates, who are we going to replace them with? That I think we still need to figure that out.
Okay, so I will make a note here in the travel document that you guys now have a -1 to travel times. Which is a good -1. Okay. Forgotten Seas inside on Ceratoris, inside on hates the party's guts. Takes an additional 1 to 4 days to get anywhere. A maximum add of whatever the normal shell time would be. Oh, jeez. Right. Let me check your calendar here. Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time left. You'll be fine. Okay. Alright. So where are you charting a course to? Garden of Helios?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay.
Yep.
So, Sibo now has the ability to know insane shit about our enemies.
At least one combatant at the beginning of a fight, yes.
Okay. So, one of the things I was thinking of us asking Helios is now kind of negated, but I was thinking, since we had so much trouble with the Fates, we know that we need to kind of like target their eye to get them on their back foot, but like if there were specific ways to defeat the Fates or kill the Fates or what they're vulnerable to, might be a question we could ask Helios. But if Sibo has that ability, maybe we don't ask that question. You know,
he knows the Pathfinder 2E kid like raw game mechanics information. He knows their immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities. So he would not know. Basically, the term for his weaknesses, which is what you guys have been dealing with in Curse of Strahd, where it's like for example, a ghost. If you had something that belonged to the ghost when it was alive, you could actually hit the ghost with it, and it does a shitload of damage. Which you guys don't know that, but now you do, I guess. But anyways, those are weaknesses. They wouldn't be the same as vulnerability. So there are creatures that have weaknesses in addition to vulnerabilities, but he would know their essentially he knows like the math, essentially the elemental stuff. Yeah. He also wouldn't know, for example, like some golems, like if they take X type of damage, Y happens. If they take, A type of damage, B happens, kind of thing. That wouldn't be covered either. He would just know that they're immune to it, they're resistant to it, or they're vulnerable to it. Okay. So that's still a noteworthy thing to ask. So,
Crash, is there a range to the Wisdom of the Queen? Same as normal Bardic.
Ooh, that's a great question. Yeah, it's supposed to be based on Bardic Inspiration.
So, what is the range on Bardic Inspiration?
60 feet, as long as they can hear you.
Okay.
So they don't even have to see you, as long as they can hear you.
Long rest. Okay.
All right. I will go ahead and see if anything fucky happens on the way across the seas. All right. Let's see. Goodbye, Island of Gold. Now just Island of
Old.
Dead. Let's see. Valheim sailing music. What's that sound like?
You have your saxophone? Sure. All right.
I think that might just be a plain old trumpet.
Yeah, a trumpet or a mollifion, something.
Do the people that made Valheim think that Vikings invented trumpets? Is that what's going on here?
They were just that advanced.
I mean, you can get really funky with a ram's horn, you know.
Miklo Spates says this song gets me through the workday. Thank you.
I just pictured some of them sitting there working through the day listening to these trumpet.
Little do we know that Nicholas Spates is a blacksmith, and so like this is his jam.
He just leans back in his ergodynamic chair. He just closes his eyes for a second. He just lets them fucking Viking trumpets just watch over him, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I can make it, baby. I'm gonna make it through the day."
I love that for him.
It's looking at pictures and scribbles on my phone. I'm like,
do it for him.
I got something special waiting for me at home. She has two frog eyes that don't look in the same direction at the same time. I'm gonna be destroyed when I outlive that dog. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it.
Then don't change the subject.
Yeah. Oh yeah, change the subject. Oh my god, I love her so much.
So amazing.
Okay. Anyways, so on your way there we go. Focus. Sailing stuff. Roll a D100. See what these guys get into on their 5-day cruise. That's 5 days of downtime. They could be doing all sorts of things. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Oh god, that's not good.
Pitched sea battle.
Now, the sea is unusually calm.
Suspicious.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Lutheria, went to Sidon and was like, "I hate these fucking guys. I'm gonna hate fuck you to get over this," and just Sidon's totally distracted.
Now they're really on the outs. Those two.
Oh well, never mind then.
Yeah, Sidon's just hate fucking his daughter, so it's the whole thing.
That's all they do.
Yeah. Good old Halphia. Alright. Let's see. These assholes. Okay. Alright, so the seas are calm, and then they're too calm, and then they go completely still until they are flat like a piece of glass, a perfect reflection of the sky. And you see, gliding through the water, a boat. The boat seems to be made of various organic materials that have been fused together. It looks like a trireme. It looks very much like your ship. But if your ship was made out of the husks and bones and skins of living creatures that had been repurposed for something more, something better. You see on the ship insectile humanoids, but they look different. They hail you.
Oh.
They hail you from a distance via telepathy, and they say, "Heroes of prophecy, how fare you this fine day upon the seas of Thylea?"
Or just looks over at Andronicus like.
And you see behind him the source of the trumpets. They have their own fucking brass section on their.
You're the captain, Andronicus.
Anything we do against them, they'll just learn from. So I guess we just go with diplomacy.
That sounds appropriate.
Probably for the best.
Martina whispers
Hail!
because she's the captain, but she's okay with you being the captain right now. And she says, "Oh, we just killed them all, and then the world doesn't have to deal with this anymore."
Not that we are able to.
What, do you think this is all of them?
No, it's not. There are some still on. There's most likely still some on Praxis.
Probably some on
I
Praxis.
have to ask: are you guys saying this out loud or on the SIBO network?
The SIBO, yeah, SIBO online.
SIBO network. I guess so.
Okay.
If SIBO has, if it's a couple days, SIBO has explained to us the SIBO network. Yes, on the SIBO network.
SIBO, please give me an intelligence saving throw as the Myrmidons try to hack the SIBO network.
Oh shit.
Make sure you stand next to Andronicus.
It says that I am standing next to Andronicus. You said
of course.
intelligence saving.
I have a token out right now.
Yeah, we're on the roleplay scene.
I mean, I don't see a token.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't have one out. What the hell, dude?
There we go.
All right.
As a reaction, can I cast resistance on myself?
Oh.
We haven't voted that in yet fully.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Soon. Trademark soon. Yeah, 22 is pretty good. Yeah, you're able to kind of block out their intrusion, but you notice that they are trying to intrude.
Oh, all right. I say that over the network.
You hear via telepathy from the other ship. We are searching for our missing queen. Have you seen her?
Not that I know of. Does she just look like you?
Nay, she is resplendent in her form, massive in size, with a shapely thorax, and many mandibles capable of severing the spines of her enemies. If you had seen her, you would know. For a meeting with her is unforgettable.
When did you last lose sight of her?
I regret that I haven't.
How long have you been looking for her? When did she go missing?
She was taken from us by a man named Hergeron.
We know of Hergeron.
He came to our islands and taught us many things. But he dealt us a deception. It was too late when we realized the game he had played. The queen was gone, and the other two queens were slain.
I see.
Are you saying that you're not able to reproduce currently?
Nay, two of us were chosen by the collective and evolved to replace the two slain queens. But as long as the third lives, our people are in jeopardy.
Warren will think over the SIBO network. It's likely that the queen's been taken to Praxis. That vision of Joyous had him in a workshop in the tower working with many of these creatures. I don't know if we should share this information freely with these ones, though. If they journey to Praxis, it could have unforeseen consequences.
Or it could soften it up for us.
Yes, but that would only work if there's no time for them to make repairs. I think either we wrap this up diplomatically, or we brace for battle and we eliminate them.
I don't think there's any point to that. They've already escaped the island.
We're all just looking at them smiling while we're talking.
It's a quick SIBO exchange. Yeah.
If you have not seen the queen, we will continue our search. We have no quarrels with you. You were kind to us. We will remember that.
Oh, thanks, Skynet.
All right, so they go to sail.
Hope you find your queen.
Would you like a Snickers?
Okay, so that's your encounter. As their ship gets a decent distance away, the waves return, and the world becomes less orderly.
They should meet what was that order time feed, the time police?
Modrons.
Modron. Man, if the Modrons and them got together, oh my goodness.
In an earlier age of magic, or Pathfinder 2e, these creatures would be labeled axiomatic, which is to say, they have otherworldly, lawful, neutral tendencies. They take extra damage from chaos damage. So fucking stupid. All right. Anyways, so they sail off, and you guys would arrive back at the Garden of Helios. All right. Man, this music it's gonna get me through the day this week. It's gonna be a day where I just don't think I can go on anymore. I'm gonna be scrolling through my Scribbles gallery, and I'm gonna put this fucking song on, and I'm gonna
You'll be sailing.
I'm gonna comment on Miklo Spate's comment, and I'm gonna be like, "Amen, brother, amen." Fucking amazing.
Since Maya doesn't need her armor anymore, I think maybe, I don't know if Corinna wants it, she'll give it to Corinna. It's a breastplate that it gives you resistance to fire.
Yeah, the Queen's breastplate. Yeah. She'll definitely take it.
So you don't need your shield anymore?
No. So I pretty much have unarmored defense from Monk.
Was that
armor? She's gonna throw this other one in the trash. Breastplate +1. That's garbage. She's gonna throw that in the trash. Here, she'll trade you. Here, you can have the breastplate +1.
Was that shield
It's
a
heavy.
+1?
No, it was just a regular shield.
I mean, Orin will slide by after Corinna throws that breastplate +1 in the trash. Orin will go and he'll grab it out. He'll take that.
All right, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Orin.
Nice.
It'd be a nicer scene if she knew that she was giving it to someone who could use it.
It's not. Nah, he doesn't want to.
Also, Corinna's not the kind of lady that would have worn a breastplate that had like fucking titties molded into it. So it's definitely a unisex breastplate. So you don't. You know,
I mean, she'll see him wearing it later. So.
Yeah, mine was made from rock crab, so, and Cerberus hide. So now Critta now has an advantage on sneaking when she's next to rocks.
Amazing. Pretty good for a sniper, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me gotta throw the shield away.
So you guys have been here before, and you were welcome guests of Helios before, so you would be welcome guests of Helios again. Do you want to just skip to having brunch, mimosas, and
before we do, let's figure out what questions we're asking.
Yeah, let's figure out what questions we're gonna ask. Okay. Okay, so I mean, Midas told us about apparently Sidon's weakness is hubris, and we kind of heard that before. Do we want to try and see if we can learn about what happened, prior to the, like, what might have happened? What is the Pact of Peace? See if you can tell us that. If not, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Kira has offered to tell us about it as soon as it's up. Like, I think it's part of the pact that they can't talk about the pact.
Yeah,
it's the Fight Club of Agreements.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's worth finding out the 8 months or whatever before.
Yeah, what might end up if we learn, that maybe there's some magic in here that we have to get silenced if we know about it or something like that. And also we're getting attacked by Furies or something.
Valis did seem very unwilling to allow Helios to impart this knowledge. Last time we were there, it seemed as if she was plotting something of murderous intent when it was brought up.
Okay, let's steer clear of that then. So let's use their questions to further some of the goals we're working on. Like to dealing with the fates. As an example.
Yeah.
I mean, what are some of the other things we're working on? Like Is there how do we safely navigate Charybdis to get to the Nether Seas? Because isn't there like don't we have to deal with that critter to get
Charybdis
to the Nether Seas?
Charybdis is a massive whirlpool, not so much a creature.
I thought it was a creature. Maybe I'm thinking Greek lore.
In Greek lore, it was. In this campaign, it is allegedly a giant whirlpool. Remember your cosmology lesson from session 0. Thylea is a hockey puck. As you know, all the good worlds are. But I'll draw it again for you. Or, I don't know, what's this thing called? A ho-ho? A ho-ho? You know, like one of them cakes, those round cakes?
Mm-hmm.
Ding dong.
Right. Yeah, so up here is the surface world. Those are fucking islands or whatever. So it's a whirlpool that goes down and then back up into the Nether Seas, because the Nether Seas are literally upside down from the surface.
In between is the Hollow World.
And in between is the Hollow World. Yep. Man, ain't Roll20 markers, that's for sure. But yeah, so there are places where you could also get down. You could get into the Hollow World, and that would be over here. Hold on, it's not working. Remember when you guys went to the Deadfalls so long ago? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the Deadfalls just
the troglodytes.
Yeah, they rain down into the thing, so that's one way to get in there. And then anywhere that there are tunnels that would go into the Hollow World, you could navigate through the Hollow World into the Nether Seas.
There's a few islands that have had one. There was one on Island of Fate. There was a couple on Island of Fate, and there was also one on Scorpion Island.
Yep. So anywhere that you can access the Hollow World, you could eventually find the Nether Seas. But looking at this fucking double reverse corkscrew duck dick over here, like that's gonna be real rough on any boat that goes through it.
Well, we're gonna hopefully get some money and then upgrade the ship.
Your team of engineers can reduce the risk to as low as 5%, but it can go no lower than that per raw adventure. So every time you utilize Charybdis, we just roll in front of everybody a d20, and if it rolls a 1, fucking ship is destroyed.
And then who will be laughing at my 20 rowboats, huh? You won't.
I feel like the rowboats would have a higher than 5% chance.
Yeah, but the ship will be destroyed, and then we'll all have
a lot of DMs in the community were like, I just left that part out. I wasn't gonna roll to destroy their fucking ship. Like, that's crazy. You know how much extra work that would be for me as a DM if I destroyed their fucking ship? And I thought about it for Prime. I was like, yeah, this is a lot of work. But I was like, you know what? It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. I think they only got their chance down to like 30. So it was
they still went?
Yeah, man. I guess your wife is very good about not spoiling this game. They were a very like balls out adventuring party.
No shit, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, partially she is good at keeping secrets, but also I never pestered her about it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
You guys have a very different approach, and I like it. I do like it. So. Adobe, why would you update Acrobat interface? Why would you do that? Everything was great. God damn it.
Well, if we can only get down to a 5% chance of failure, I mean, that's just through the mods on the ship. That doesn't have anything to do with like the navigation because we can't go lower than that, right?
Also,
Lower than that
literally,
5%.
without the Antikytherian, like no mortal ship could survive in the Nether Seas, because the Nether Seas deal, I think, 50 acid damage a day or something like that. Because the seas are acid down there. And so the Antikytherian basically lets you like heal out the damage that's being dealt to the ship. So.
Okay, so I guess the list of stuff we still want to do before Pact Peace ends is deal with Hexia, whatever that means.
We have to go have our audience with her to figure out what that means.
Yeah. Go to the Nether Seas and get the Maya wants to get the thing from her for finish her queen thing. Get the chakram. I don't know what else we need. What else? Anybody? I think we need to go down there for Andronikos as well, because he needs to do something about the Eleutheria's scythe, which I'm not sure how we want to deal with that. And then
me either.
I'm not sure if
the Nether Seas deal 30 damage a day. So you're good. Sorry, keep going.
And then we also need to go down to the we have to go down to the Hollow World too for something. I think. Did somebody have something they need to find in the Hollow World? I'm not sure.
I feel like that had to do with Versi for some reason.
Maybe. Other than that, we want to go back to the Fates and deal with them. So we need to choose. We need to figure out who's going to be who we're going to replace them with. And then after that, it's build up ship and besides all of those, build up ship and get ready for Praxis, right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
So those are the things we want to do. So we should probably pick questions that are going to help us with any of those things. Now we know about the Fates, and their weakness is their eye. So we have to come up with a way to deal with their shared eye. And from what we understand, is blinding. But what does that how do we blind them in that case? Like, what do we have to do for that? Especially if we have no magic. There is for Hexia. I don't know if there's anything we want to ask Helios about that. Maybe we leave that for our own selves when we get there and do the thing. For the Nether Seas,
we could ask what the deal is between Hexia and Pythor.
I don't know if he would know or care about that. I mean, we could, but I don't know if he would. I get the feeling he does not really paying attention to them, but maybe he does. We can keep that on the table. What else? For the Nether Seas, we know that we need the cutting of Thylea to get back out, so we have those. We now have the shrine, the shrine, and the on the boat too as well to help get back to the boat if we ever need to. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what we would want to ask about the Nether Seas. So you know where all the Titans, or all the actual Titan children are, siblings are. What else? Let me see here.
I mean, I feel like Eleutheria is only a villain because of how fucking batshit crazy she is. So if we could ask anything about, like, do you know of any way to help cure Eleutheria's madness or something along those lines?
I have a feeling. This is what Maya thinks. She thinks it's because she has too much responsibility.
Oh, absolutely. It's the same thing Andronicus thinks.
And I think the same thing happened to Sidon as well.
Yeah, I think too much power got consolidated to them, and they weren't able to handle it.
So, do we want to ask a question that confirms this theory, or do we just want to assume that's the case? And do we want to ask, how do we convince Lutheria to divest some of her powers? Or, like, divest some of the region areas that she oversees?
Oh, another thing we still need to do, I forgot to mention, is defeat the Kraken to get the other stone so we can free Halcyon.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we could probably ask about
how do we defeat the Kraken? That's a good one.
We should lean more towards questions that have solid, direct answers. Otherwise, the responses will be most likely unhelpful or far too nebulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, what would we ask about the Kraken then? Like, how do we get to the Kraken's lair?
What would be the surest way to lure it out? We don't want to fight it in its lair.
I mean, the sea is probably its lair. I guess one thing we can ask is where is Skyhold?
I mean, that might bring up. Do we want to be that pointed?
Where is the key to Skyhold?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Where in Thylea is the key to Skyhold? You can get so as reductive as you want with it.
What else?
I just think if you ask an open-ended question like how to get Lutheria to give up her power, it's not going to be a satisfying answer.
Kyra comes into your war meeting and says, "How's it going?"
It's all quiet because we've just been talking in a Zebo network.
Kyra, you found your champion, huh?
No, I got a weenie roast for you. Thought you boys might be hungry. Well, and Maya. And she begins to set down plates of hot dogs on the table.
What are these?
Oh, they're hot dogs. There's sausages made out of dogs. They're a little spicy. Then you heat them up.
Where'd you get the dogs?
I mean, Fire Island.
Yeah, I didn't see any dogs. That makes sense. They've all been turned into these, and Ohlen will hold it up. Go try the hot dog.
Listen, I felt terrible for them. They made me very sad, but then I tried a hot dog, and I realized that everything in the world has a purpose. And those adorable doggos were meant to be these delicious little sausages. Anyways, if you put them in a flatbread, and then you put a little mustard on it, it's good stuff. So, why is everybody so quiet? You've just been sitting in here in the dark, making no noise. Not that we've all been listening at the door, but...
Oh, Sipo has this new ability where we can link our minds together. We can speak without speaking.
Yeah, that. How many people can you fit on your network, Sibo?
Confirming, I think it's 8. 8, yeah.
Oh wow, I'm gonna feel real bad for whoever on the B team doesn't get to be on that network. Oof. That's really when you find out who the favorites are.
How many can you put on the network?
So up to 8 willing creatures, so 9 total. There's literally one person that can't.
She gives you a meaningful look, Sibo, that says your life will be in danger if she's ever the one person not on the fucking network.
You just don't tell her until you're on mission, and like everybody's sitting there silently, and then Kyra's like, "Wait a second, keep talking." Am I not on the network?
It's okay. I won't put Julian on it, and I'll just write to him. So got it covered. Got it.
Okay. Okay, so we want to do this the Skyhold question.
I think that's a fun one, yeah.
I think that'll be an interesting reaction. Yes.
Okay, so that's question 1. We have the Skyhold one. We have 2 more.
I have a question you could ask him. She says, how does this hot dog get the courage to ask the other hot dog out on a date?
What you just said? You just muster up the courage?
Oh, dang, yeah, that's good. Okay.
Tighten up its buns.
Also a good one. That's good.
What was it?
No, that was right. You got it. You think maybe I should sell these hot dogs? I think I might be pretty good at it. After all, I do know how to make a wiener stand. She waggles her eyebrows at you. Then when she looks to Julian and waggles her eyebrows, she gets embarrassed and she looks away. Anyways, yep.
Julian doesn't relish that line of thought.
Nice.
That's good.
Oh, relish would taste amazing on these. She reaches into her bedazzled backpack and pulls out a jar of relish and a jar of horseradish.
Dogs and horses made into these, huh?
The horseradishes?
Are you eating all these animals? Fire Island?
Well, I mean, yes, but I don't think the horseradish is made of horses. I think it's made of radishes that are named after horses. I never really thought about it too much. Anyways, continue. I'll just listen again. You know, nah, I'm not here to spy on you guys or anything. I just brought you hot dogs, like friends do.
Okay. So that's question 1. What do we want to do for question 2?
Sibo, give me an intelligence saving throw. It seems like someone is trying to connect to your network.
Oh, do I need to recast it? How does this work?
Just got to give her the password.
I can't tell her the password.
Oh,
Snorri on the capitalized.
So you just are like, no thanks.
You just leave her. You just send in a voice. You send in a fucking voicemail.
It's Versi Simp 101.
We're all just sitting in the call listening to the incoming message.
Okay.
I let her in.
Oh, okay. Ooh, SIBO network. Been a while since I put on the old telepathic bonds. Just think. All that time ago, there was a pig farting on you. There were little goat men making you feel bad in the river. Now look at you.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to each other with your brains. Making gods feel bad about themselves, so they ask you to send them to oblivion. I mean, this is the real stuff. This is what we always knew you were capable of. So,
Okay.
I heard you got 3 questions you could ask Helios. I mean, what are you thinking? What's on the...
Midas told us that Helios has the key to Skyhold. So we're going to ask him about that.
We're considering the terms of the Pact of Peace.
Oh, well, that's a big question, isn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess you could ask him that. That's the thing you could ask him for sure. Yeah, that's the thing.
What'd your guidance be on that?
Probably not ask him. You know, it's, you know.
Danger to ourselves or others?
I don't know.
Are you just embarrassed?
Truthfully, I will be very embarrassed when you find out. and I will be very sad. And but if he finds a way to tell you, if he's able to tell you, maybe you should ask. Maybe you should know.
That's another option on the table.
On the subject of things that maybe we should know, do we need to ask him about Pythor and Hexia, or...
You know what, you could ask him. When I buy these things on Fire Island, they always come... You always get 8 at a time. So why don't they call them hot wolves? Since they always come in packs.
Prison.
Why don't you go ask him that question? And,
No,
and we'll use our questions.
Fine, whatever.
Dogs. Aaron worked in packs too, other than just wolves.
Oh my god, I'm leaving. She and the hot dog factory leave.
I keep her connected.
Okay. She doesn't know she's still connected, so she says, that's awesome.
They were just eating fire elemental poop thinking it was dog sausage. Idiots. Great names for them.
Alright, I can.
Alright. Anybody else have any other ideas for questions?
Damn. Here was one last hot dog joke she didn't tell you.
Friends from school are like hot dogs. You have them because they're there, not because you want them.
That's true. Good.
Alright, sorry. Give her explaining. Sorry.
Most of the things we kind of know. It's the questions that it's like the stuff we don't know. We need to like know to ask it, and that's what we don't know right now. So I don't know if that made sense. We want to ask about. Do we want to ask something about the fates? Do we want to ask something about Praxis? Do you want to ask something about the Kraken, or do we want to ask something about the other seas?
We could ask specific questions about how to free like specific Titan children that we know where they are but seem like impossible to get to. Also, so like the one at Praxis and like the one in the Nether Seas.
So at Praxis he's holding up the Tower of Praxis. That's what that one is doing. In the Nether Seas, there's 2 of them that are on that island that
Isle of the Oathbreakers.
Isle of Oathbreakers.
There's one.
And then there's one that's pulling the Hypnos.
Yeah, I mean, we could ask more specifically, like, how do you get someone off the Isle of Oathbreakers?
Yeah, that's gonna be open.
You might know because didn't he? It was Lutheria who had the person that Midas wanted off the Island of the Oathbreakers.
Ophelia.
Man, we're gonna even piss off her some more if we go there. Well, I guess that's more the fates than her than not fates, the whoever the person who runs the
warden,
the Furies, the warden.
Oh well, the warden runs the isle, not the Furies.
But it's usually people who have gotten taken by the Furies to that island, right?
Yeah, but the warden's not in charge of the Furies. The Furies bring him the prisoners, or bring them the prisoners.
Yeah. Okay. So how's that sound? Asking about how to get somebody off the island of Oathbreaker. I mean, the answer's probably going to be convince the warden to release them.
You'd ask how to convince the warden to release somebody from the Isle of the Oathbreakers.
Okay. You think he might know the answer to that? And would he be? I guess in some of these questions, will he be able to just say, "I don't know"?
Most likely.
And would that count? Would that count towards our questions asked? Probably.
I mean, he would be answering a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me wishes we asked for something else instead of questions.
You think, yeah. Should ask for that cool chariot.
I mean, a good detective, of which Mitros has no shortage, would point out that knowing that they couldn't answer the question is still valuable information.
He's very old, been around for a while.
Mm.
Just like Columbus Blues.
The camera cuts back to Mitros, where he's finally sat down for his meatloaf dinner that the wife has made for him, and he looks around like he knows someone somewhere has mentioned him. Shakes his head and he digs in, tucks into that meatloaf.
Good for him.
Okay. Okay, so Skyhold released somebody from the island of the Oathbreakers. How to convince the warden. So that's 2. What do we want to do for 3?
We already did the Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken's a good one.
Wait, so what was it? Skyhold, Warden, Kraken?
Skyhold, Warden, and Kraken. Something
like
along
that.
the lines of like, how can we lure the Kraken to be able to more easily defeat him or something like that?
I like that, yeah. Don't we have the, I mean, I think I already have a kind of a rough idea. We have that horn that summons a baby Kraken.
We do know where it's located because we found that out when we went to go deal with the rocks.
Yeah, I don't know if we could charter a course there, could we? I guess we could just sail around the general area. I mean, because the Isle of the Rocks would move.
Well, the rocks said they were by what was it by? I don't have it in my notes, but I know we learned where they were located because we wanted to have them come with us to go hunt it. But
the Kraken lives beneath the Isle of the Dragon.
yeah, under Hexius, on the dragon.
Good stuff. Yeah, it does say I have a 71 perception.
What happens when you roll it?
No, it's
71 perception, but can you see why kids like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
it's little squares. My perception is normal. My passive is what's jacked.
Yeah, that's some type of effect that's giving you something crazy.
Yeah, let me disable this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's this for some reason. It's like, it's probably reapplying like every time we like roll initiative or something. Let's see. Nope, that's 71.
Oh no.
On the bright side, you guys are at time, so technically you have a whole another week to formulate the questions that you will ask.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. But I mean, this dude, he will answer the questions that you ask, since you did the deed. That was pretty much all he asked you to do, right? Was go over there and kill him, right?
Yep.
Okay. There was no other bits on there, right? Just go over there, kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's right. He broke it into 3 parts so that it would still follow the rule of 3s, but it really just was like, go kill this dude. I fucking hate this guy. Nice.
Sweet. Okay. Well, quick announcements. Tomorrow night is Outlaws of Alcazar Sunsets. It has been very enjoyable, and I'm excited to see how a group that did not spec any healing is going to survive the early parts of the game. Because Pathfinder really likes you to heal up between encounters, but they don't have the ability to do that. So I'm a little nervous how things are going to go. So we'll find out tomorrow night. May have to sneak some healing potions into the adventure that weren't actually there. Make sure they can make it to the to level 2. Tuesday night we've got Cyberpunk Red with Dom. We've got Abomination Vaults with Ashwin. We have decided in Abomination Vaults that we are going to go back to town and rest, because having a -4 to everything kind of sucks in a math-heavy system. So yeah, that's our situation there. Wednesday night we got Act 3 Baldur's Gate in our 4-player co-op tactician mode. No karmic dice, no reloads allowed. Goddamn. Wow. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Yeah, so we're gonna continue that on Wednesday. Thursday we got Curse of Strahd Nightfall. The hunt for werewolves continues. You could have just borrowed some of the ones they fought today. Fought like 7 fucking werewolves this morning.
We were looking for so long. We went through what was like 15 random encounter checks.
Told us. Yeah, they just got werewolves just chalk like out the wazoo over here, which is...
we went through like werewolf perfume on one of our characters so they can get it.
Yeah, they're all busy fighting them. They didn't want anything to do with you.
So anyways, that's happening. I guess I don't know what they're getting up to. And then Friday, I don't even think I could do a vodcast. I'm gonna take the night off. Saturday morning we got Outlaws of Alcazar High Noon. They are in the middle of robbing a bank. They remembered their healing, but they forgot that 3 out of 5 of them can't see in the dark. And they robbed the bank at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had somebody literally trip over a chair while they're going through the break room of the bank. Oh man. And that's a lot of Pac-Mans to recover from that shit.
Is anybody a human in that game?
No.
They probably all thought they had dark vision.
Yeah, probably. I understand the cat folk thinking they had dark vision. I mean, that makes sense. Anyways,
Saturday errated that in. Oh, I guess this is.
I don't errata Pathfinder. I don't want to get killed in my sleep. So, yeah. So we've got a little bonus Baldur's Gate 3 Saturday night. It's the only non-Wednesday night game we're gonna play for Baldur's Gate 3 co-op in all of September, because it's a very busy month for everybody. And then Sunday morning, Curse of Strahd Daybreak resumes. They're checking out an old tower. Should be fun. And then we'll be back here Sunday night.
Yep.
All right. Anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing here.
All right. Well, in that case, I hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you around the Discord.
All right. Thanks for the game.
All right.
Night.
Thanks everybody for watching.